हेलो। ओह शिट, मैंने दूसरे यूएसबी में डाल दिया था, इसलिए माइक्रोफोन काम ही नहीं कर रहा था। हाँ, जैसा मैं बोल रहा था, स्ट्रीम में वापस स्वागत है। मेरा नाम है केट मसैंटी और उम्मीद कर रहा हूँ ये लंच के बाद लाइट वापस जाएगी नहीं, जनरेटर नहीं, नॉर्मल लाइट आ चुकी है। और एज लॉन्ग एज वो लाइट जाए ना, सब कुछ सही चलेगा। तभी के लिए स्टार्ट रिकॉर्डिंग। अरे कंटिन्यू करते हैं। ओके, ये करते हैं। ज़्यादा समय नहीं लगना चाहिए इसको, सही बोलूँ तो। नहीं, तो ये हो गया ना, दो वाला चाहिए। ये अंदर के हो गए सारे और बाहर के भी हो गए। सही है।
Got a moment? Let's catch up.
थोड़ी देर रुक जा भाई, थोड़ी देर रुक जा। ये लाइट चली गई थी जब मैंने ये खोला था पिछली बार। उम्मीद है इस बार नहीं जाएगी। लाइट नहीं गई, धन्यवाद। To Musgrove, you might not be aware, but there's a certain item that your employer has that others have taken an interest in. Now, I know you're gainfully employed, but what's the harm in a little chat? Besides, I have some information about your career that, well, I would want to know if I were you. Oh, friend. I'm not joking, friend. Expect that termination notice to arrive soon. You need to think about your future and the precious few days you have left before they deactivate your security clearance. For our discussion, you need to move that item as quickly as possible. Assume you are being watched. It's only a matter of time before they come for you. Musgrove, हाँ। सिक्योरिटी के बारे में पता लगाना है। किसकी बात हो रही है यहाँ पे? याद नहीं है मुझे। मुझे बस इतना याद है, वॉल्टर स्ट्राउट की मदद कर रहे थे हम, और उसने हमें ये सब करने के लिए भेजा। अब सिक्योरिटी से बात करना है, पता लगाना है कि क्या उन्होंने कुछ पकड़ा है या क्या हुआ उस बंदे को। मस्ग्रोव जिस बंदे का नाम है।
Aren't you? Name's Boone Morgan, your new best friend on Neon. If you're here for a drink or listen to the music, I've got you covered. But if you're here for something a little more exciting, we have plenty of Aurora for sale. Not at the Astral Lounge, my friend. In fact, this is the only place authorized to sell Aurora by order of Administrator Bayou himself. And once you buy it, you can use it anywhere in the Neon that you'd like. Well, except the spaceport, of course.
I don't do camps.
Oh, no. Drugs are for street gangs and junkies. Aurora is on an entirely different level. I like to call it an exquisitely crafted, transcendent experience. Only problem is that won't fit on the package. Here. Take a look at the menu. Now, I'm not going to lie. The Aurora is a bit expensive, but let's face it. Can you really put a price on pleasure?
Oh.
Pretty amazing, isn't it? That's Borealis, only 19 years old, and yet she produces some of the most heart-pounding, trippiest electronic music you've ever heard. I don't know where she gets her inspiration, but I'm betting all that free Aurora she gets has something to do with it.
What can you tell me? ठीक है?
Oh, Ben and I are good friends. He personally gave me the job here at the Astral Lounge. Oh, he's a good man. Cares a lot about the citizens of Neon, making sure they're all employed and well taken care of. A real humanitarian.
क्या बकबक कर रहा है ये?
That depends on if you're hungry or thirsty. A bit of a foodie, are we? I can't say I blame you. We're just as renowned for our cuisine here as we are for our drinks. First, let me tempt you with our melon caviar. Delicate, salty spheres of melon, hydroponically grown in our private aqua garden. And to finish, our lounge special strip. A grilled soy-based steak served with a steaming side of chipped potatoes. It's delicious. Anything there sound appetizing? Or you looking for something else?
That's all for now.
Of course, of course.
Oh, I would like some details on purchasing a penthouse.
Excellent choice. The Sky Suite offers luxury and sophistication you won't find anywhere else in the settled systems. And since you'll be living in the same tower as the Astral Lounge, all of its pleasures and pageantry are only an elevator away.
235,000 credits. Oh.
Of course. The Sky Suite features an open design with an emphasis on luxury. Whether you prefer the morning sky or a neon sunrise, the high ceilings and wall-sized windows will give you a full view of the city's splendor.
I'm not interested.
How unfortunate. But I will be here should you change your mind.
मैं सोच रहा हूँ ये एडमिनिस्ट्रेटर बायू ने जो ये बोला ना, एडमिनिस्ट्रेटर बायू और ये बंदा दोस्त है, उसने ये जॉब पर्सनली इसको दिया, एडमिनिस्ट्रेटर बायू ने इसको, वो सब पियास पी के किया, असल में ऐसे है, पता नहीं. एक मिनट रुकना, एक चीज देखना चाहिए.
Could I tempt you with some Aurora, perhaps?
नहीं, अरोरा बिल्कुल नहीं. सैंग्रिया नहीं. वो दो चीजें जिसकी बात कर रहे थे मैं वो देखना चाहता हूँ. लाउंज स्पेशल एक है, पर ये नहीं. मेलन, ओह ये है. Not exactly what I was hoping. Appetizing उतना appetizing नहीं लग रहा है ये जैसे बोल रहा था उसके हिसाब से तो उतना appetizing नहीं लग रहा. मैं इस गेम को फाइनल फैंटेसी 15 से कंपेयर कर रहा हूँ. उसमें तो क्या डिटेल्स डाले यार उन्होंने खाने में, सही में. चलो अब सिक्योरिटी के बारे में बात करते हैं.
The Astral Lounge is one of the safest places in all of Neon. Security is hand-picked from the finest officers in the city.
Where exactly would a secure meeting take place?
Private meetings are usually held in the floor above. Just use the elevators.
Prevent someone from...
I'm afraid that would be a serious fire hazard. And I think it's only fair to warn you that the network security on our doors is state-of-the-art.
Okay.
Then I would say you'd be interested in the Astral Lounge VIP package. For a reasonable fee, our security can be your security.
Persuade करता हूँ.
We do strive for setting the most reasonable rate. Not currently, I'm afraid. Unless you'd like to purchase it on their behalf.
Good. Nice.
Boss leader. I make you pay less now in the hopes you'll pay more over time. Well, I think we can certainly offer a discounted rate for you, if you were still interested. Let me just apply that discount we discussed, and done. We do hope your meeting goes to your satisfaction.
चलो, check the door controls.
Hope to see you again.
Yes, what?
Advanced lock होगा मेरे हिसाब से, novice lock नहीं.
Nothing like seeing
State of the art बोल रहे हैं. Expert तो नहीं होना चाहिए. Oh, उस
You
तरफ
don't
फैक्ट्री था.
need to wear your helmet.
कौन निकालेगा यार हर एक प्लेनेट में जाने के बाद. ओह, सेव कर देता हूँ थोड़ा. Adding new approved hand signal will allow use to lock door to a total of 1 times. Okay. और अब वापस इस तरफ ये सारे के साथ ओ नीचे जाना है वापस टॉक टू वॉल्टर स्ट्राउड ओके जो करना था कर दिया अब वॉल्टर स्ट्राउड हमारे साथ जाके बात करेगा वो जिससे भी बात करने वाला नाम याद नहीं आ रहा अभी बंदे का
If you're
नाम क्या
wondering
था
what that smell is, it's
People are motivated. Got a minute to chat? Maybe a few minutes. Probably not hours, though. But no guarantees.
ये मिशन खत्म करने के बाद
Is everything ready?
Found out the seller is pretty desperate should give us an edge
Excellent. Good work. Let's head to the Astral Lounge. Goodbye, my dear. See you at the next board meeting?
Oh, I'll be keeping an eye on this little operation, just in case. Good luck, all of you.
चलो एस्ट्रल लाउंज वापस जाना है उधर से आया था वापस उधर जाना है इस बंदे को समय भी नहीं दूंगा बोलने के लिए कुछ बोलते ही भागो यहाँ से मुझे बाबा नहीं सुनना गॉट अ टाइम गॉट सम टाइम गॉट अ टाइम नहीं गॉट सम टाइम एक क्वांटिटी थोड़ी नहीं बोल सकते गॉट अ टाइम जैसे मुझे 2 टाइम दे यहाँ पे आ गया
All right, we're here. Now, I don't know what the cellar looks like, but they'll have a security briefcase with them. Larger than normal. Big enough to hold the artifact. We should split up. The code phrase to identify yourself as the buyer is Ramsey and Travers. It's not like people who trade in stolen goods are eager to share personally identifying information. Are they?
रैमसे ट्रैवर्स ने नियॉन गैस ढूंढा था और हम नियॉन में अभी सही है
I was really hoping for a message written in invisible ink. This will have to suffice.
Remember, Ramsey and Travers. We'll meet back near the elevator.
Dusty. Let's talk.
रुक जा भाई रुक जा लोकेट द सेलर बंदे के पास एक सूटकेस होगा उसने बोला था बिग इनफ
is amazing.
टू कैरी आर्टिफैक्ट
Hey, this is awesome.
ये रहा मस्क्रो
What is it? Can't you see I'm busy drinking? Oh, really? I heard you all have a meeting in a few minutes, don't you? In one of those fancy VIP lounges? Speaking of which, I gotta get going myself. Excuse me.
चलो ये हिलेगा या फिर ना नहीं हिल रहा है लगता है जब हम इधर से ऊपर जाएंगे वो अपने आप ऊपर पहुंच जाएगा
Yeah.
कहाँ है वो मुझे लगा ऊपर है
I just saw our cellar walk by. Good job. That's not surprising. This is a deal over stolen property, after all. Anything could go wrong. Now, before we head in there, let me go over the ground rules. He'll ask for twice what we agreed on. That's normal. He'll probably try to walk out. That's normal, too. Don't worry about the amount we actually settle on. The Stroud-Eklund Discretionary Fund is just a chip to you and me. Our goal is to get him to accept that chip in exchange for the artifact. Anything goes as long as it's in our hands, and we're not dead. How does that sound?
I'm keeping my hands close to my weapon for this
That's why you're here. Hopefully our combined countenance will be enough, but grabbing the artifact and running is an option. Just do me a favor and treat it as a last resort. I have a reputation.
किसी ने हमें धक्का दिया अभी, जिससे हम यहाँ इस तरफ से इधर को आ गए, उसके थोड़ा सामने। चलो चलते हैं। उधर है क्या ऑलरेडी? हाँ बैठा हुआ है वो रहा। वो रहा स्ट्राउट एक्लैंड।
You're in the
सॉरी
vanguard,
स्ट्राउट,
right?
वॉल्टर स्ट्राउट। एक्लैंड तो उसकी वाइफ का नाम है।
So you're Stroud. You look different in person.
Our public relations always insists on doing some touch-ups for the official photos. Embarrassing, really.
Your security here going to stand or sit for this little meeting, making me nervous. So polite. Almost makes me forget what planet I'm on.
चलो बैठते हैं।
Am I to assume that briefcase has our item of interest?
Yeah, here it is.
Well, look at that.
One of a kind. And I know you want it.
I have the amount we agreed on.
Things have changed. I want double.
Now, how am I supposed to do that?
I don't know, but your security here seems to have some fancy gear. Why don't they chip in?
Be reasonable. We know you. Stop bluffing. We know you need to sell quickly.
Oh, really? And how do you know that? Who talked?
Does it matter? We know you're in a fix, and we're still willing to buy. For the agreed-upon amount.
I got people after me, okay? I can't just settle on what we agreed on. I need more so I can disappear.
That's not our problem. We came here expecting one amount. Now you want another.
You telling me Walter Stroud ain't got the cash? I'll walk out of this booth right now.
मैं ये करना नहीं चाहता हूँ अभी।
I leave now. I can get a jump start on the people after me, instead of you all wasting my time.
You'd be on your way already if you just take the money I'm offering you and shut up. What's it going to be? Take or walk?
All right, you win. Hand over the money. This thing is all yours.
Nice.
Well done. Some high-pressure tactics, but we got what we were after. Time to go home. Shall we?
ठीक है। वो कहाँ गायब हो गया बंदा?
Stop right there. You're in possession of Slayton Aerospace property.
Ah. Slayton must have been the original owner. We don't need to do this. All's fair on Neon. Am I right?
Hand over Mr. Slayton's property. Now.
ओ परसुएट करूँ या फिर अपने नियॉन सिक्योरिटी को बोल दो? हमें क्या? मैंने पैसे पे किए हैं इसके लिए।
There a problem here?
Yes. This armed thug was trying to steal our belongings.
I'm going to need you to back away from our VIPs. Now.
Fine, but you can't stay in the Astro Lounge forever, Stroud. Nicholas Slayton's already got your number.
Slayton is a man of considerable resources. Sending armed men into the Astral Lounge. Slayton must be serious about getting the artifact back. We'd better get off the planet quickly.
चलो आएंगे भी तो मैं आसानी से
Enjoyed your time in the Astro Lounge.
Yes, we have, and thanks मदद करने के लिए।
Slayton wants you dead. I would hop on the first ship out of here you can find.
ठीक है। तुम मुझे वैसे भी नहीं मार सकते। मैं तुम्हें मार दूंगा और वो स्लेटन ज़्यादा बकबक किया तो उससे भी मारने, गेम मारने नहीं देगा मोस्ट प्रॉब्ली उसे। अगर चांस मिला तो मार दूंगा.
Ace. Something's gone wrong, hasn't it?
Slayton has put a bounty on your heads. He's greased a few palms. Your ship's been impounded at the spaceport.
There goes our way out. The same way everything works on Neon. Money. It's terrible at keeping secrets. The CEO of Slayton Aerospace. They're a systems manufacturer. Engines, thrusters. Agreed. Have a talk with the man himself.
Slayton Aerospace has offices here in the trade tower. If Nicholas is moving this quickly, he must be there or close by.
Let's head to their lobby, shall we? See if we can make an appointment.
Slayton Aerospace HQ.
Exploring the galaxy is hard work. Trust me, I know. Stop by sometime and let's talk. Just us adventurers, okay?
रुक जा, ये क्वेस्ट खत्म करने दे.
Not sure if those were
स्लेटन एरोस्पेस में यहाँ पे जा चुका हूँ, यहाँ पे जा चुका हूँ, यहाँ पे जा चुका हूँ, यहाँ पे नहीं गया हूँ, यहाँ पे नहीं गया हूँ और ये नहीं गया हूँ. इसके लिए मुझे 2 लाख से ऊपर पैसे खर्च करने होंगे जो मैं करना नहीं चाहता.
I understand what. Hey, stranger. Let's chat sometime, okay?
I do not like this. Security है यहाँ पे.
Hoping to get a meeting? I've been waiting all day. It's ridiculous.
Okay.
Welcome to Slayton Aerospace. Can I help you? I'm afraid Mr. Slayton is a very busy man. I'm sure you do.
Ah, shit. Auto pursuit here.
Arguments with Mr. Slayton tend to go long. I'm not sure we can fit you in. He did? Oh, yes, I do remember overhearing something about that. Oh, I think we can make an exception in your case. Mr. Slayton will see you. Just use the elevator.
Ooh, nice. Take the elevator. किसी से बात करने की जरूरत नहीं पड़ी. कुछ भी नहीं करना पड़ा. सारे
This place ain't full of the likes of you. You have a question? We can chat with the receptionist all you want.
सीधे चलते हैं. कोई चोरी करने की जरूरत नहीं अभी.
This clearly isn't the executive level. He's on to us.
Walter, taking what's mine and then breaking into my office. A bold move, but one easily countered.
Oh, we're trapped.
Hello, Walter, dear, are you there?
Issa?
Took longer than I'd like, but I managed to pay off one of Slayton's security consultants. They've patched me in.
All right, we've got her out. Once the door's open, just follow her instructions, okay? For the moment, Slayton will be scrambling his own security teams once he gets wind that we're no longer at his mercy. Our time is limited.
ये बोलना चाहता हूँ.
Well, if my wife and I could gallantly offer your majesty a rescue from certain death, let's go.
Doors will open in 3, 2, 1. Slayton's guards and employees are all over. Be careful. Okay. You'll want to use the vent system to slip around unnoticed. There's a cupboard just to the right of the elevator you came in on.
Okay. ये रहा. Oh, मैं सोचा था ये दोनों नहीं आने वाले मेरे साथ. ये कर तो दिया पर इस तरफ जाना है. मैं सोच रहा था वो दरवाजा खोलने का कहाँ पर है. Okay.
That's the elevator you came in on. Jump right across the top of it and keep going to the end.
चलो इसकी जरूरत नहीं अभी. ये उतना ज़्यादा स्टेल्थ नहीं है.
Follow the conduit all the way to the end, past the fork.
यार ये डेफिनेटली उतना ज़्यादा स्टेल्थ नहीं है जितना रियूजिन का था. ये ईसा हमें पूरा रास्ता बता दिए. एग्जैक्टली कहाँ जाना है हमें. ज़्यादा आसान नहीं है उसकी वजह से. मैं बोलने वाला था भले ही ये बोल रही है सीधे जाने के लिए पर अगर कुछ अच्छा मिल गया चोरी करने के लिए मैं ले लूँगा.
Security is on full alert.
Ah, shit. चलो चलते हैं यार. क्या बेवकूफी की सही में मैंने.
Elevator you came in on. Jump right across the top of it and keep going to the end. Drop down and follow the conduit all the way to the end, past the fork. There's a vent above you. Just climb up.
सामने से आया. पिछली बार गलती कर रही थी.
Drop down.
यार सेव कर लेना चाहिए था. मैं श्योर था वो अगर नॉर्मल वो इस्तेमाल करूंगा तो नहीं होगा. इसलिए सुना सिक्योरिटी ने क्योंकि मैंने गन इस्तेमाल किया. मैं श्योर था पर नहीं कुछ भी करने से होगा. मैं वो xenogrubs को मारना चाहता.
Jump right across the top of it and keep going to the end. Drop down and follow the conduit all the way to the end, past the fork. There's a vent above you. Just climb up.
चलो आगे बढ़ते हैं. इन्हें मारना चाहता हूँ पर अगर इन्हें किसी भी तरह मैंने मारा तो गार्ड्स चौकन्ना हो जाएंगे.
Stop. One of the doors leads you right into the open. I'm unlocking a safe route. Opening the door on your right. Go now. Head left, but don't go through the door at the end yet. There's a robot stalking the hall.
ओह उसी की आवाज आ रही थी. मैं ये सारे ले रहा हूँ क्राफ्टिंग के लिए जो है. अबे यार.
If you think we need it, then okay.
ये और ये पर एक फेंकने वाला हूँ मैं. कॉफी बैग 19 कंपोनेंट है पर कहाँ पे है ये. कुछ तो बकवास मिला था मुझे. ये
Hey, Captain. Can I talk with you for a bit?
अभी नहीं. अभी मैं एक क्वेस्ट कर रहा हूँ. डीजी पे क्यों नहीं है यहाँ पे. ओह एडवांस. ये किसी में भी नहीं होगा. और फिर भी ये पहले पूरा देखते हैं क्या है कैसे करना है. एडवांस है एक्सपर्ट नहीं तो ज़्यादा समय नहीं लगना चाहिए. ये हो गया. ये हो गया. सिंपल था. क्या? ओह फक नो। सही जगह मैंने सेव किया हुआ था, इधर बिल्कुल नहीं जाना है।
Wait. It's walking down the hall. Go now, straight across to the door. Keep going, all the way to the end.
इन्होंने कहा था कि इन्होंने एक अपडेट डाला है जिससे क्या बोलते हैं ये डायरेक्टली खा सकते हैं। वो कहाँ है वो वाला अपडेट? क्योंकि मुझे तो नहीं दिख रहा है। इधर जाऊंगा तो कोई ना कोई होगा।
There's people in the room up ahead. Closing the shutters.
तो जा सकता हूँ मैं कि नहीं? मैं अब इसकी बात हो रही थी क्या? शटर्स।
Another robot up ahead. Wait for it to pass, then head straight across to the maintenance door next to the security gate. Go now. Let me just get that for you.
ओके, मुझे लगा था सीधे वो सिक्योरिटी गार्ड दो जो उधर दिख रहे थे उसकी तरफ।
Up the vent. It's a short one, I promise.
उधर जाने के लिए बोल रही थी बस। ओ, खुला नहीं है ये। सही में यही है बस।
Almost there. Door on the right.
Radiate toxins too, definitely. क्या गिरा है यहाँ पे इनका? सेव करो। हेलमेट मॉड्स इसका अभी भी नहीं है मेरे पास कोई, और ये कर नहीं सकता क्योंकि मैंने वो स्किल नहीं लिया उसका। वेपन इंजीनियरिंग मेरे हिसाब से वो लेने लायक है। ओह अब ले ही लिए इतने ज़्यादा ये वाले, तो सारे ही ले लेता हूँ जो मिलते हैं।
There's the door. It should take you outside.
Outside? You expect us to climb up the trade tower?
There's a series of catwalks that lead directly up one floor to the executive level.
Well, I guess after you.
Security is on full alert. No point slipping through unnoticed now. You'll have to fight your way to the exit.
सही में? मैं तो हिडन हूँ। लोड करो यार। वो कॉशन की वजह से आप वो डायलॉग नहीं बोलोगे, मैं उसके सारे डायलॉग सुनना चाहता हूँ ईसा के।
There's the door. It should take you outside.
Outside? You expect us to climb up the trade tower?
There's a series of catwalks that lead directly up one floor to the executive level.
Well, I guess after you.
चलो। यहाँ पे और कुछ चोरी करने के लिए है नहीं, तो सीधे चलते हैं बाहर कैटवॉक्स में। क्लाइम द ट्रेड टावर। ये नीचे जाने के लिए, हमें ऊपर जाना है, तो मतलब यहाँ से नहीं है। वो रहा। चलो हमें उधर ऊपर जाना है, काफी पास है। यहाँ पे छुप के नहीं जा सकते हैं लगता है। ये नीचे जाने का है, इधर से कोई रास्ता है क्या दूसरी तरफ जाने का? दिख रहा तो नहीं है। मुझे नहीं लगता कोई और रास्ता है। सही में? भाई थोड़ी देर रुक जाता। वाह भाई वाह। ओह वेल, मुझे नहीं मानना चाहिए था, मेरे पास नहीं आया। तुम्हारी गलती थी, अगर तुम आते नहीं मुझे मारने के लिए। वेल वो नहीं आए थे, मेरे टीममेट ने मारा। नो क्या? कहां से? कहां से मार रहे हैं ये? जो भी हो यार, मैं आगे बढ़ रहा हूं। बस ये नहीं है, पर मैं उम्मीद कर रहा था ऊपर चढ़ पाऊंगा। रेड 4900। वो तो ऊपर मार रहे हैं, वाह भाई वाह। मैं उधर ऊपर जाके मारूंगा। ये रहा ना ऊपर जाने का। किसी को मारने की जरूरत नहीं थी मुझे। ऐसे सीधे मैं जा सकता था, किसी को भी मारने की जरूरत नहीं थी। पर अब मारना शुरू कर दिया तो मार के ही जाता हूँ सबको। और ये रहा। Confront Nicholas Slayton.
You're coming in just behind the executive elevators. I'll call the one on the far end, and you can walk right over the top.
मैं सीधे मार सकता हूँ उसे अगर चाहूँ तो। ठीक है।
You know, it's moments like this that really makes Neon the best place to do business. You steal what's mine. I trap you in the city. You infiltrate my office. I lock it down. Where else can you match wits for the highest stakes but here? Aren't you? In the back of your mind, through the tunnel vision of adrenaline, there's a part of you that belongs here. It happens to all of us.
Nope.
You have what's mine. I, indirectly, have what's yours. We are at a stalemate.
ज़्यादा देर तक नहीं.
Although I do count a few more guns on my side. You do make a bold point, but that doesn't resolve our current dilemma.
Perhaps I can help. We're both people of business, Nicholas. In the same industry, no less.
Yes, I'm beginning to see the opportunity. There is, however, one final detail to disclose. Mr. Musgrove, my former employee, and the thief responsible for our serendipitous meeting, was caught prior to your arrival. I think it would cement our new partnership if you were to decide on his sentence yourselves.
As in, we could let him go.
If you wish, you will have the opportunity to tell him yourself, shortly.
Let the thief go with a sternly worded warning or get the authorities involved. Up to you.
My security brought Musgrove to my office. I'm sure seeing you again will be a fine conclusion to your previous business.
Just let him go.
When you're
No
not
sense
busy,
in more violence.
let's chat.
We have an opportunity to spare a man's life. I know he probably wouldn't do the same for us, but that shouldn't matter.
Yep, मैं उसे छोड़ने वाला हूँ. Oh shit.
Oh no. You. Slayton really does have a sick sense of humor.
Hmm.
10 years working in aerospace engineering, and they laid me off. You damn right I stole that thing. They tell you if you have talent and commitment, you can go far. But the truth is, it's all about who steals the most and gets away with it. Slayton took it all. Probably in one of his secure accounts somewhere.
I'll settle up with him later. Arbitration, lawyers, all that nonsense.
Please, I was just trying to sell a product, okay? Isn't that why we're all here?
Be lenient. We were taking advantage of his initiative, after all, even if we have found ourselves working with the man he stole from.
Thank you.
You're welcome. But if I were you, I wouldn't expect leniency around here after this.
A rare moment of compassion for this city. Very well. I'll clear things up with the authorities. You're free to go.
Time to
No, now isn't the
Let's
best
talk more
time.
back at the ship.
I need to talk with you later.
हाँ बाद में. Of course. Shit. पूरा चल के जाना होगा मुझे. Oh well. Weapons track, हाँ. में क्या? सेव करो. हाँ खोलो. Oh, epic shotgun 148. Deal 15?
I know now isn't the best time, but I need to talk with you later.
You're not worth it.
भेज दूंगा. Oh shit, 13,460. काफी ज़्यादा. हाँ ले लो. DG पिक डेफिनेटली चाहिए. चलो जल्दी से यहाँ से भागते हैं इससे पहले कि वो सारी चीजें ले लें मुझसे. सेव. और मैं क्या डायरेक्टली जा सकता हूँ क्या यहाँ से? नहीं, अभी भी नहीं. यार. Oh, हाँ, यहाँ से आया था.
Mr. Slayton is done with you.
लॉबी और फाइनली यहाँ से फास्ट ट्रैवल कर सकता हूँ मैं। सही में गो टू द शिप। ठीक है, जाता हूँ। अपेरेंटली ये मिशन है सीधे शिप की तरफ जाने का। फास्ट ट्रैवल अभी अलाउ नहीं कर रहा।
Be careful, everyone.
यहाँ पे एक अगर वो मिल जाए ना मुझे कियोस्क तो थोड़ी चीजें बेच दूंगा।
It's part of the power system. Lightning provides a substantial amount of neon's energy.
ओह, लाइटनिंग से। और पता नहीं कौन से शील्ड की बात कर रहा था ये। एक मिनट रुकना। इन्वेंटरी, रिसोर्सेस, कार्गो का कितना हो गया? अभी भी 300 कुछ डाल सकता हूँ केजी। और एक बार ये लेवल बी का मैं कर सकूँ तब इसका और भी ज्यादा बढ़ जाएगा। ये राना की
It's you. Orders came in to take your ship off the impound list. Just head inside and I'll release the locks on your takeoff controls. Happy flying.
एक मिनट, ये डायरेक्टली सेल में ही है। यप, ठीक है, बेच दो इसे भी। इसको रखता हूं, ये भी रखता हूं। ये क्या रेयर हैवी? एक और कौन सा हैवी था यार? 148 का मैंने कोई लिया था, 148 डैमेज वाला एपिक शॉटगन। पता नहीं कहाँ है यार। 148 वो डेफिनेटली ज्यादा था यार। 127, 127, 486, 532, 5.2। मॉड है, 3 मॉड्स हैं इसके। अगेंस्ट रोबोट्स, लेजर लाइट, रिफ्लेक्स, टैक्टिकल। मैं इसे बेच रहा हूं। अनफॉर्चुनेटली जो मैं रखना चाहता था वो नहीं रख पाया। पता नहीं कहाँ ले लिया क्या जब हम वो निकले थे वो टावर से? पता नहीं।
A deal with a man who wanted us dead. I guess we can call that a win. What do you think?
Definitely.
After this, with enough Chandra Vineyards Merlot in me, I just might.
Save it for the holiday party, Walter.
All in all, a great success. Thank you for allowing me to tag along with Constellation's newest star. Yes, I used a pun. Forgive me.
Take off from Neon. Physical quarter alright है? वो एक weapon में लग गया?
Hey, let's check.
Oh shit.
You hold something you have no right to. My people have killed for this. But I will offer you one chance to hand over the artifact and turn away from this path.
That's not any type of ship I recognize.
You say that now, but your kind is not ready for the artifacts. The Starborn know what you are capable of.
Oh, good. Glad we got that out of the way early on. I'd hate for us to have to send you our resumes.
Tell us, please. What are the artifacts? What are they for? Did you make them? What gives you more right to them than humanity?
Answering your questions is exactly what we cannot allow. Abandon your thirst for knowledge, or drown in it.
जानना चाहूंगा कौन है ये?
The more you understand, the more damage you will do.
How could just knowing what you are be dangerous?
Our distance from you is the whole point. We interfere now because we must.
I'm not liking what I'm seeing on the scans. Energy output from that ship is far above the normal range. If we spin up the grav drive now, we have a chance.
Holy shit. एक मिनट रुकना. No.
We'll get through this. Hold on.
Hey, when you're not...
तेरे बात करने का बाद में करूंगा यार. पहले यहाँ से भागना हमें. नहीं. Jump.
See, let's chat.
Oh. बाल बचा.
I don't know about you, but
you are entering United Colony space. Maintain course and prepare to be scanned.
My brain? Let's go overdrive. We need to regroup.
Scan complete. You are cleared to
Tell
land
Noel
at
to
New
analyze the
Atlantis.
data off the ship's sensors. Everyone's going to want to weigh in on this.
Right. Back to the lodge first, then review the data second. And then we'll consider the ultimate mysteries of the universe right after that. No pressure. Hey, when you're not busy...
अभी नहीं. चलो देखते हैं बाकी लोग क्या बोलते हैं उसके बारे में. डेफिनेटली एलियन था मेक में.
When you're not busy, let's chat.
रुक जा मेरे भाई, ये बस खत्म होने वाला है ये वाला क्वेस्ट. उसके बाद बात करूंगा तुझसे.
How is Neon? Are you okay?
Have any?
No.
Yep.
Okay. I'll start transferring the data over now. Let me just bring it up on here at the table.
Ooh. Green wala table. सही है.
Is that a prototype? No, that material isn't anything we... What the... Everyone, come take a look at this.
चलो सब लोग आ जाओ. अंदर आओ.
That's no faction vessel or Crimson Fleet. Secret military tech, maybe?
No United Colonies Admiral approved that starship design.
They call themselves the Starborn. Demanded we hand over the artifact. Like we were children, playing with their parents' things.
What do people know? Any offshoot groups go by that name?
Not in any corner of the settled systems I've seen. Maybe a distant human colony finally popping its head up? Another house for Moon?
I very much doubt that.
We ignoring the obvious here? A heretofore unknown group who just happens to know about the artifacts. I'm just gonna say it. Intelligent alien life, or extra-dimensional beings. The original creators from the furthest fringes of space.
Or beyond even that. Is the metaphor of avenging angels coming down to keep humanity from forbidden knowledge not apt here?
So, we have a lot of theories, but nothing concrete. Except that they're after the artifacts, and they're willing to take them by force.
No. Could easily be human, but artifacts clearly aren't human made. मुझे सही में लग रहा है वो alien ship है.
No settled systems lab made these things, and I doubt one of them made that ship either.
So, we got some weird extra-dimensional beings that coincidentally decide to build their spacefaring vessels exactly like we do. Not so sure about that.
Some glints of shine in the dark. Ready to hand them out as soon as you please.
I need to discuss with you.
If you are free soon, could we talk? I'm here for you, should you need me.
I could really bend your ear when you got a moment.
बहुत पॉपुलर रूम है सही में. और मैंने इससे बहुत समय से बोलते जा रहा हूँ ये मिशन खत्म होने के बाद इससे बात करूँगा बैरर से, तो अभी बात करते हैं.
So, you gotta fill me in on what happened at the temple. What happened? What did you see?
मैं ये बोलना चाहता हूँ.
I've seen a lot, but I'm just one person. There are more worlds out there than I could ever physically visit. Then what happened? I heard you did some stuff and then you changed.
I did not change, but I got the power.
Okay, good. I like the positivity here. Keep that up. You encountered advanced technology that altered your biology in a way that results in... In what? Superpowers?
Power ही बोल रहे हैं और क्या बोलेंगे?
Interesting. Maybe we should get someone to check you out, just in case.
ये definitely करना चाहिए.
Anyway, thanks for filling me in on the temple and your power. I wonder if we can find any more traces of whoever built them. It just opens up a world of questions. It's so exciting. I know now isn't the best time, but I need to talk with you later.
Okay, Barrett का अभी हुआ नहीं.
I've been thinking a lot about my early days in Constellation lately. Got me pretty nostalgic, and I started digging in some old things. Just sort of reminiscing. I found some of Irvin's last messages to me and thought I'd listen to them again to hear his voice. It was surreal, honestly. So, most of the messages were everyday things. Lots of excitedly written news about biodiversity and plant life. But one thing stood out. In one of his messages, he mentioned this job that he took at a mine shortly before he died. He said something terrible was happening there. But the message was garbled after that. True, but this was different. I recognized this pattern from the war. A portion of the message was encrypted. Well, Vasco helped me decipher it. Turns out the message was from Irvin, and he was begging me to help him. The message was short, but his voice was pained. He was so upset. He said they were going to destroy his life if he didn't leave the planet now. Then he asked me to help clear his name. Said they had a case against him. Oh, he sounded so upset. No, he was frustrated and angry. He said they were going to destroy his name. Yes. Hearing his voice in so much pain was very difficult. Oh, I wish I had noticed this message when he sent it. So in this message, Irvin said he was being framed. He said they'll do it again. He asked if Constellation could send more help. His former employers had some job he took before he died. I think it was a mining company. Not exactly sure, but he mentioned a court case. So I think there's a paper trail. No, I just thought it was garbled. I just wasn't paying attention. I don't know. It is, but I was thinking about it and, well, it's still wrong, right? So I figured, hey, I can do some sort of a remote investigation here, see what I can find out. There's gotta be a paper trail, right? Now, I happen to have a trustworthy contact who knows a bit about law and owes me a favor. I'd need to pay in advance in case there are any access fees or bribes. He knows how to navigate archived and redacted legal documents, so he'll look for anything to do with Irvin on Gagarin. If those documents are protected, he might have to pay to access them. Might need to grease some palms, too.
ठीक है, ले ले. 2500 मेरे पास काफी हैं.
That works. I'll tell them to go ahead with the investigation. You know, hearing Irvin's voice again made me want to help him. Even though I know I can't. Does that make any sense? I appreciate that. It's going to be hard to get some sleep tonight after all this. But the fact that I'm doing something about it might be enough to help. Hopefully poking around in old records doesn't catch the attention of Hephaestus. Well, anyway, I'll let you know if my contact finds anything. Hey, when you're not busy, let's chat.
सही में इतने ज़्यादा मैंने मिस किए इसके.
Excusez-moi. Mm-hmm. Go on. I'm all ears. It's a difficult topic. For years, I pretended like I was over it. But I'm not. I can't guarantee I can answer everything, but I want to try.
I've started something of an impromptu book club with Noel. Nothing serious.
He was another member of Constellation, a brilliant scientist, and one of the kindest people you'd ever meet.
I appreciate you asking. Okay.
Yes, he was one of the first people I met when I moved into the lodge. His room used to be full of plants. The humidity was hard to get used to. I'm sure he'd wonder why I was so sentimental all of a sudden. I bet he'd tell me to go visit Paradiso and relax, but who knows? Oh, I've moved on. We had the funeral and I grieved. And as time went on, so did I. I haven't even thought about any of this for years. Thanks for listening. Did you have any other personal questions, or was that it?
I mean, तूने बोला तो मुझसे बात करना चाहता है.
See you later.
शायद पिछले वाले का ही बस वो continuation था. और
I must confess, the hum of a grav drive makes me feel alive.
and Andreja से भी बात करना है.
Yeah, what is it?
I always enjoy these moments. We have not yet had a moment to talk about what happened to you at that place. Temple? I am not sure what to call it. In all my time amongst the stars, I have never heard of such a thing. What do you think that place was?
Any culture? Nope, definitely not uncomfortable.
Then it seems fitting that you were the one to discover it. Certainly it is too soon to speculate about who built it, but how can we not? After what you experienced, do you have any insights?
I don't see visitor center pick up a browser, if that's what you're asking. Wild guess
You
नहीं लेना
sound
चाहिए.
just like Sarah. I see why she invited you to join Constellation. You are right, of course. We will learn in time. I am sorry. After what you have been through, I should be asking about you. Are you all right? Have you felt any side effects?
You mean beside the fantastic new powers I now have? No, I'm good.
Yes, I meant apart from that. I am still trying to comprehend that on its own. The artifacts, that temple, this new ability you have acquired. Clearly they are all connected. This is all so much bigger than we realized. Not at all. It just occurs to me that were I not part of Constellation, I would have no idea any of this was even possible. Now we have even greater reason to press forward, to learn more about what is at work here.
Okay, इसके बात करने का हो गया है.
As much as I love uncovering new questions, I wouldn't mind if you answered
things going on, but I need to make another delivery.
All right. Suppose you were due for one. The, contents, they're what we agreed on?
Yes, Vladimir and I agreed on what should be included.
That's all fine then.
Ever
Let
since
me
I
know
got
if you
here,
get a response.
this has felt like home.
That
These
is
people
highly
are family.
unlikely, but if
I
it
hope it feels
happens,
that
I
way
will
for
be
you
sure
too.
and tell you.
Okay, अब सारा भी हमसे बात करना चाहती थी ना, तो इससे भी बात कर लेते हैं.
Now that we have a moment, I wanted to ask how you're feeling. After your experience at the temple, you've given everyone at the lodge quite a scare.
Confused. Yep.
That's distressing, but to be expected, I suppose. According to what I've heard, your body absorbed an almost unquantifiable amount of energy of a type we can't even begin to understand. We're dealing with something unknown to modern science. Who knows how this encounter has affected your body or your mind?
Yeah.
I know you're simply trying to brush this off with humor, but you really should act more concerned. That temple proves we're dealing with entities of unknown origin. The problem is that we can't even begin to guess what their intention was towards us and where they've gone.
I don't think Mel. Huh.
Perhaps. It's just that... Oh, I'm afraid that we're flying almost completely blind here. All we know for certain at this point is that whoever created the artifacts are the same beings that built the temple. Anything else is just guesswork. I might as well put on a blindfold and toss darts at theories written on the wall. Oh, believe me, this is positively exhilarating. Think about the significance of this research. The questions it raises alone are mind-boggling. Who was this wondrous structure built to accommodate? How long ago did these entities inhabit our universe? Are they still out there, somewhere?
Yep. ये constellation इसी के लिए तो बना है.
Yes, exactly. Now you understand why it's imperative that we solve this puzzle. It's funny. I used to think the artifacts were the end-all be-all of scientific discovery, the pinnacle mystery of our time. Never in my wildest dreams did I imagine it would lead to something of this magnitude. I just hope that you'll come through this, whatever it is, unharmed. Well, yes, of course you are. I was speaking of the power you've acquired. This is all scientifically speaking, of course. Look, I've already taken up too much of your time. All I can do is promise that I'm not going to make you deal with this mystery alone, whatever might be happening. I'll be right here to help you every step of the way. When you have a moment, I'd like to speak to you.
Okay. Yeah.
Handling those tricky decisions regarding Ryujin must have been difficult. In fact, I'm amazed you were able to deal with them at all. Those types of corporations remind me why I never ventured into business. I can't stand that way of life.
I am still having trouble. I hope it is not annoying. It just does not make sense to me. But why would you wish to avoid a fight?
एंड्रिया बीच में हमारे बोल रही है कुछ और ये वाइल्डन स्ट्रीम उसने क्या बोलते हैं मना भी नहीं किया सीधा बोल दिया हाँ हम हैं उसके वाइल्डन स्ट्रीम में सारा के हाँ, सही है What way of life is
the
that?
moral ambiguity, the deceit, the avarice. Mega corporations seem to exude a complete disregard for common human decency.
Definitely, especially Neon जो cyberpunk पे based है. Cyberpunk के जो mega corporations होते हैं वो definitely ये सब होते हैं जो उसने बोला.
It is disgusting. And I'm pleased you recognized that Ryujin almost made a grievous error in judgment. After all, based on your recommendation, they've ceased their work on that disturbing neuroamp technology.
No. Definitely. वो neuroamp कुछ ज़्यादा ही था.
Why wouldn't I be pleased about your decision? Can you imagine if that technology had fallen into the wrong hands? The awful things you could force people to do. Oh, it's terribly frightening.
Yep, सिर्फ और सिर्फ हमारे पास होना चाहिए. We are the only ones who are. इसको क्या हो गया? रोरी क्यों है ये? सही में न्यूरोहैम से इतना दुख मिल रहा है क्या इसे सोच के?
Yes, quite. Well, I've certainly taken up enough of your time. Thanks for letting me get that off my mind.
Okay, इसका भी हो गया. अब सैम को उससे भी बात करते हैं. और इसका भी जो भी बात करना चाहता है खत्म करते हैं.
Where to begin? That temple? The hell was that? I've been from one end of the settle systems to the other more times than I could count. But I've never, and I mean never, encountered something like that. Who built it? Why? So many questions. Maybe? For centuries we've been looking for something definitive that says we're not alone out here. I just can't see the UC, Freestar Collective, or House Varun building that thing. The temple. Or maybe it's just some crazy gazillionaire's party temple. The ultra-rich do some seriously crazy things. Somehow I doubt it.
It's our job to make sense of it, of course. क्योंकि story ही यही है. जो कुछ भी हमने ढूंढा उसका sense बनाना.
Yeah. No pressure. And what you can do? I am not a scientist, not in the least. But that ability, power, it's just plain scientifically impossible.
ये अगर मैं गलत नहीं हूं तो उसने बोला था क्लार्क असिमोव क्लार्क वो जो भी है राइटर साइंस राइटर उसने बोला था एनी सफिशिएंटली एडवांस टेक्नोलॉजी विल लुक लाइक मैजिक advanced technology.
Then who is capable of something like that? Forget about me. How are you? I mean, whatever happened, it could have deep physiological effects. I hope not mental. And even if everything's perfect, still, I can't imagine what's going through your head.
ये सही में करने का मन कर रहा है.
You. Same old you. The other Constellation members are gonna lose their minds once they hear about this. Assuming they even believe us.
Oh, वो definitely believe कर रहे हैं.
I hope Cora doesn't get too much underfoot. So long.
How are you easing into things, Andrasia? Is our mutual acquaintance helping with the transition to this new way of life for you?
Yes, I would say that the proper adjustments are being made. The most difficult part has been acclimating to what you perceive as the more insignificant customs.
Interesting. Such as?
Let me think. Oh, yes. Here's a particularly strange one. After a person sneezes, someone invariably invokes the phrase, "Bless you." Oddly strange to administer absolution after
I'd like to talk to
witnessing
you about
a bodily
something.
function.
You have the chance.
Oh, I'm sure there was a perfectly good reason that expression was connected to sneezing, but I'm afraid it's lost to time.
That is a shame. I would like to have understood the specific etymology of those words.
Ah, well, I don't think that's necessary, Andrasia. It's enough to know that being courteous to others is the right thing
Walter,
to
you
do.
don't have to answer this, but I was wondering something.
Yeah?
You're around the lodge a lot. Like, almost all the time. Doesn't that bother your wife?
That is a rather personal
Hey, Dad.
question,
Want to hear a joke?
but I'll indulge it.
I'm glad
sure.
to see you.
I have been informed
The old
that
man could always
when
use
I
a
am
laugh.
home, I remain
Okay.
preoccupied with
Who can jump
Constellation's
higher than a
work,
skyscraper
which renders
in New
me
Atlantis?
cantankerous.
I
My
don't-
wife has therefore decided it is
Everybody!
best if I can dedicate my time to our
Skyscrapers
business
can't
here for both our sakes.
Okay.
Okay, then. I guess if you're both okay with it.
ये कौन है? ये जिसने constellation इस बंदे ने शुरू किया क्या?
Hey, next time you see Barrett, try it out on him.
ये इतने ज़्यादा एक
my
साथ
doubts about Constellation as an investment.
इतने ज़्यादा लोग अचानक से बात करने लगते हैं यार. कई बार.
It's clearly money well spent.
चलो तू भी बात करने
Sarah
लगा.
is the best possible person to be running Constellation at a time like this. Focused, no nonsense, and dedicated. It's exciting to see this little venture paying off, but we really do need to be careful. The artifacts were one thing, but this, well, we really need to keep this to ourselves. Can you imagine if word of this got out? Very clever. But I'm serious. This could change everything. We need to figure out what this all means before someone else does. I guess we should be grateful we seem to be ahead of the pack, as it were. So far, no indications that anyone else has noticed what we're up to. Let's just hope that doesn't change with this newfound ability of yours. Oh, right. I was afraid you were going to bring that up again. Very well. Let's see if I embarrass myself or not. My colleagues, I venture out into the darkness of space once again. Many of you have expressed concern. At my age, you say, surely the risks are too great. Surely Sebastian Banks has earned a rest. Nonsense, I say. To go out into the unknown, to brave the possibility of never coming back, to ignite the spark of hope that humanity will find answers out there in the stars, that is all I have ever wanted. If this last expedition is my time, then I say, I have been fortunate. I have been fortunate to leave, surrounded by people who could not be more different from one another, but who share a common purpose. That, dare I say, I am fortunate. My soul has a home it can always come back to. And that was the last thing Sebastian Banks ever said in the lodge before he disappeared. And Constellation has been waiting for him to come home ever since.
हाँ, इसने पूरा का पूरा स्पीच याद रखा है, करके रखा है। सही है, चलो इसका ही थोड़ा काम कर लेते हैं।
I want you to know I was very impressed with your work back on Neon.
Yep.
There's no fooling you. Don't worry, this is a much lower stake opportunity. My Star Yard's been having a little trouble getting our next project off the ground. I need someone capable and decisive to step in and steer it in the right direction. Interested?
Definitely.
As you know, I'm a busy man, running a company, helping to manage Constellation's financial needs. It doesn't leave me with much time to get into the weeds with every little business venture that comes my way. Besides, think of this as a rare opportunity to help shape the future of a major consumer brand.
Whatever it is, I'm in.
Love the enthusiasm. I knew there was a reason I picked you to help with this project. It's a new ship. We want to diversify our fleet. Now, I don't know why the people I pay very handsomely to come up with new designs can't seem to get out of the R&D phase. And frankly, I don't care. I just want someone, you, to go there and show them how it's done. R&D needs to happen first whenever work starts on a new project. It's a natural stalling point since we need to make so many big decisions. In this case, we're talking about looking at our existing fleet of ships and using data we've gathered to see what consumers want. But of course, each member of the R&D team can interpret that data to suit their own confirmation bias. I'm guessing that's what we're seeing here. To be honest, I prefer it. I have professional designers, and obviously they can't do the job. They're floundering. And as I've seen firsthand, you dabble in all spectrums. Blue-collar work, exploration, fighting. I could go on. What better person to tell those overpaid muckety-mucks how to build a ship for the discerning consumer? Excellent. I'll send word ahead to the project lead, Jules Degante, that you're taking point. They'll all be instructed to listen to you and follow your direction. I expect big things from you, so I'm excited to see what you manage to deliver. I don't believe you'll let me down.
चलो इसे एक्टिव करते हैं आप. Proud Eklens. Oh yes, मैं वहाँ पे गया हूँ एक बार. शिप एक बार क्या, कई बार गया हूँ. इस तरफ होना चाहिए ना, ये रहा नारियन. ये
Welcome to Stroud Eklund Star Yard. Permission to dock granted.
काय के लिए गया था मैं यहाँ पे? पता नहीं, शिप का कुछ बनाने के लिए गया था, पर क्या बनाने के लिए गया था एग्जैक्टली याद नहीं आ रहा अभी. भैया इंजन को पहले से ही पूरा कर लेना चाहिए था मुझे. काफी ज्यादा जल्दी पहुंच जाता मैं इधर. Board. Fine jewels.
Deimos?
Walter's Star Yard has single-handedly disrupted the market. He's got a vision, that's for sure.
I understand. I'm all for new technologies, but your average consumer doesn't need that sort of maneuvering capability. And Mike is saying there are technical reasons your design won't work.
You're asking for technology that doesn't even exist, Frank. I'm good at what I do, but you're mental if you think I can pull off what you're asking. Tried and true is what we should focus on.
Tried and true is so dull, though.
I like Frank's design, but maybe we could pivot it to more of a research vessel?
something suited for deep space exploration.
That's a great suggestion, but you know what? We haven't heard from Nev yet. Maybe she has some marketing insights.
Okay, but... what if... Sorry, hear me out. What if we went for the family recreation demo instead? It's a much bigger market than Explorers, and no one else is doing it.
Oh, seriously?
That's a little different than I think we were all expecting, but a really good point.
I also worry that would limit us greatly.
Hey, back up. Nev's got a point. It's something we could easily build. And I'm sure the number crunchers could make it turn a tidy profit.
Thank you.
But I do think a solid, no-frills ship with a large cargo capacity would be even more practical and doable, given our time frame.
Look, everyone, we need to come together if we're to succeed. Let's change direction and do a little thought exercise. Okay, fine. Maybe we should all just go back and develop our ideas some more before Walter's consultant, friend, whatever they are, gets here.
Already up
The
here.
decision's apparently out of our hands anyway. Hi there. Hello. It might surprise you to hear that no, I have not. This is actually the first project I've led for Stroud Eklund. I recently graduated with a master's degree in engineering management. I'm actually kind of surprised they hired me, but I was at the top of my class, so maybe they didn't want to lose me to some other star yard. Anyway, I'm grateful for the chance to do good work here. It means I'm responsible for making sure our projects are carried through to completion. I'm not the one calling all the shots, per se, but I do need to ensure the people making those calls are empowered to do that within the limits the executive set for us. You must be Walter's colleague. He informed me that you'd be taking charge of Project Kepler despite the fact that we have a fully dedicated R&D staff already assigned to it. But that's okay. I'm sure that even though you have virtually no experience with this, you'll do a great job.
Backhanded compliments दे रही है.
Well, I hope your enthusiasm counts for something. Anyway, let's get to it.
We shall see.
As you probably know, we're tasked with coming up with Stroud Eklund's next hit starship. But we have budget concerns, market research to finish, and we can't seem to agree on a design. So I guess Walter sent you to resolve these issues. Have at it.
पूरा पूछ ले.
There are a lot of factors to consider. Who is our market and what do they want in a ship? Which components are we putting into it? How fast should it go? How much cargo capacity should it have? What color should it be? We need to decide every little detail. Sure, I'm Jules, R&D project lead. was the one making all the big decisions. I suppose I just coordinate now. You already heard from Frank. He's lead designer on the project, focused on the look and feel of the ships. There's Ella, another senior designer. She focuses on some of the more technical designs of ships. Went to school with Frank. Mike is our senior engineer, responsible for consulting on all the technical bits, the machinery, the computer systems, etc. And then there's Nev. She's here for marketing. It's her job to weigh in and sell this thing to consumers. Okay, good. So, before we can do anything, we need to resolve the budget issue. We were charged with building the newest, hottest ship on the market, which won't be possible unless we petition the board for more money. So we have two new budget proposals. One will allow us to build what I consider to be a very sensible ship, but we'll have to make some tough design cuts. The other will allow us much more flexibility to put whatever we want into the ship. It's what I call the kitchen sink proposal. I don't love it, but it'll be next to impossible to approve. What should we go with?
Oh.
while it's true we'd be able to afford to put anything and everything into that design, it's just not practical, and the board will put more pressure on us to see that it succeeds. I worry that without constraints, my team will be disincentivized to focus this ship in any given direction, and they'll try to cram in everything but the kitchen sink, hence the name. Who knows what kind of monstrosity we'd create if we tried to incorporate all of our designs? And would something that expensive actually sell?
Good points, good points. Budget cuts kya?
It's more that we can only choose certain design elements at the expense of others. In other words, if we go with something in Mike's design, there's not enough money in the budget for what Ella wants. That's one of the reasons we haven't been able to agree on anything.
Okay.
I'd love to, seriously. It would be a huge win for us if we came in under or at that budget. But none of the viable designs for this project can be made for that amount. I've already rejected that budget, so I have to go to the board regardless. And since you're now responsible for the major decisions, which budget proposal we go with falls on you.
With the larger, नहीं, smaller budget के साथ जाते हैं. Design में focus करो. और किसी एक का निकालना है वो चलता है, पर जो kitchen sink वाला है वो सही नहीं है.
That sounds good to me, but remember, this ship will have fewer bells and whistles. We're not going to be able to include everything we want. Frank's luxury design has the most expensive components, and we've been having trouble convincing him to move away from that idea so we can stay within the budget. We need his help. Do you think you can get him to budge?
I am right here, you know.
Yes.
I already gave my answer to Jules. We got nothing.
Please.
Of course, I'm not an idiot. But do you realize we were tasked with creating the next big thing? Not the next average thing. We need the budget for that.
Auto persuade नहीं है.
Okay, I'm thinking.
Please हो जा.
You can't be serious. This goes beyond what I want. I am thinking for the benefit of the entire company.
Good.
No? Sorry. This is my vision, and I won't have it compromised by silly budget concerns. We need that bigger budget, or else why are we doing this at all?
That's what I was worried about. See what I'm dealing with here?
Yes, I do.
Well, I'm still not convinced we should go to the board asking for a ridiculous new budget. So how do you want to proceed?
I think there has to be another way. Oh shit, उसे क्यों नहीं persuade कर पाया यार? मुझे लगा बीच में सेव करने का मुझे मौका मिलेगा. उससे बात पर नहीं. और ये पूरा मैं फिर से सुनना नहीं चाहता.
Well, I'm all ears because it's going to take a miracle to convince them.
Good. Fail.
No offense, but you don't know the board like I do. If I go in asking for a ridiculous amount, they may limit our next several budgets as a precaution.
Nope, बिल्कुल नहीं.
A smart leader knows when some ideas just aren't worth pursuing.
Good.
I know how this works. If we have all those options, we're just going to eat up the entire budget using them all. Look, I know you're confident with this budget, but I know there's no way I can get it past the board, so if you want it, you're going to need to figure out how to get it done yourself.
बिल्कुल नहीं.
All right. I don't know how you're going to do it unless you somehow have the authority to approve the kitchen sink budget in the computer yourself, but whatever. Just don't keep us waiting too long, okay?
Good. मान में क्या? सेव करो.
It's going great. Just fantastic. Okay, but if you want to go with the larger budget proposal, then you need to find the money somehow.
Oh, fuck.
All right.
Hello, Captain.
Well, shit. My Stroud Eklund Chaos. Oh.
Proud to be part of the Stroud Eklund team.
हैक करने वाला हूँ. New consultants since the project seems Walter Stroud. Effective immediately, you abide by the guidance. You're still taking points, so I want you. Parts requested for नहीं are currently on back order due to delivery. ठीक है. The topic brought up in our anonymous employee feedback forum. Good news, the board has approved modest bonus payout to all employees. The remainder of your project payout will be delivered upon completion of project codename Kepler, provided it meets the required launch dates and sales goal. Okay. Only by board executive status key open for pending and in progress, approved for proposals that have approved but project is not completed. Completed projects have been completed with final cost total. Cancelled proposal has been denied approval or cancelled for other reason. तो ये दोनों complete हो गए हैं. Final cost total भी है और ये cancel हो गया. Can be made. Budget overview for projects in it. Parts 32,000, labor 32,000, total 82,000. Actual 8,000 लगभग बच गए इनके. 40 इसका लगभग लेबर ज़्यादा गया पर पार्ट्स में उन्होंने पैसे बचा दिए यहाँ पे. Budget overview cancelled prior to production. ये है denied. Hey, black hole. Parts 100,000. Labor 50,000, total 90,000. Select new proposal. अरे नहीं माफ करना. Kitchen sink proposal parts 250,000. मैं किचन सिंक कर नहीं पाया. Shit. मैं किचन सिंक के साथ जाना चाहता था यार. सॉरी, किचन सिंक के साथ नहीं जाना चाहता था. वेल क्या कर सकते हैं. मेरा पर्सुएशन एकदम खराब गया इस बार. एक मिनट, मान में क्या भी करने से पहले मुझे ये करना चाहिए था. कहाँ है ये कर लेना चाहिए था मुझे. फिर अब बात करो.
Well, we're making progress now, I guess. Okay, but if you want... Wow, how'd you... You know what? I'm not even going to ask right now. Being friends with Mr. Stroud has its advantages, I guess. I'm just happy we can move on.
Huh. Well, how lucky to get that budget approved. They must have been very impressed. Sounds like somebody's looking out for you. And I never say that.
Great, that's one problem solved. I'll go forward with that budget proposal and we can move on. Next, we need to gather some market data. The best way to do this is to outfit your ship with some sensors and take it through some real-world scenarios so we can make more informed design decisions. Well, Mr. Stroud believes you fit in our target demographic. We heard about some of your adventures, and we tend to agree that getting data from someone like you will be helpful. Frankly, most of our test pilots played a little too safe, and the scenarios we run don't push the limits as much as we can get away with legally. But luckily, we don't have those same concerns with you, because you're not technically employed by us, and Walter trusts you. Great! Just pick up a mission or two at the mission board and proceed like you normally would.
शुभ स्ट्रीम में स्वागत है.
If you take on a variety of missions, we can build a ship to handle a variety of scenarios. But if you
तो
just
decide किया अगला game कौन सा होगा?
we can build a more focused ship. It's up to you. In the meantime, you might also want to talk with the team, get to know them, give feedback on their proposals, etc. Good luck out there.
वैसे आपका भी सल्यूट शुभ भाई, अगर अभी भी हो यहाँ पे तो give feedbacks on the team's proposal. Complete a passenger mission, complete a bounty mission. Oh shit. दो मिनट देना. चलो इनसे बात करते हैं सबसे.
You know, I have designed spacecraft for over 10 years. So, you must have really impressed Walter for him to give you this project. Or maybe it's a bit of nepotism. Never mind that. Perhaps he sees in you what he sees in me. My hope is that he sees the passion in our work. In truth, I know he values me, but he has yet to truly cut me loose from the corporate reins and let me do as I wish.
शुभ भाई, आपने कभी टाइटन क्वेस्ट खेला है? अगर यहाँ पर हो तो
you much greater control of our project. Perhaps I can learn from you and convince him I'm ready for the same. As a designer, I see the
मैं वो
beauty
गेम
in our craft
अगला वो गेम
and
खेलने की
deliver
सोच रहा
that to the consumer. My desire is to make flying in our ships a joy to all the senses. I have won awards. I am proud of my work. But I do not like to brag. Rather, my goal is to change the board's perception of employees like myself from mere cogs in the corporate machine to value us as artists and let us do as we please. No one asked you, newbie. I don't even know why I am being asked to accept feedback from someone who only just joined our team. But here we are. Anyway, imagine a luxury craft designed for the most discerning of tastes. Every feature designed for comfort and peace of mind. High-end performance, precision engineering, a spacecraft for those who wish to be seen. This will be the most elite personal craft on the market. I think I understand what you mean. It is not enough to say it's a high-end luxury ship. Who is flying this ship? Where do they go? What is their story? And why do they crave such attention? Oh, thank you. I will think on this and improve on my proposal. Two words. Conspicuous consumption. Are you familiar with this concept? Of course not. It's when someone buys something expensive, mostly because it is expensive in an effort to show off their wealth to others. So, if we target what the wealthy elite and celebrities want and sell the ship at a premium, they will buy it, and others will follow in order to be trendy. Imagine a star like Borealis is seen getting out of one of our luxury ships. Everyone is going to want one, so they too can feel like a celebrity. Because I am the lead designer on the project, it is literally my job to design it. It is frustrating because I keep getting pushback, and Jules has this idea that we will make a better product by designing it all together. Since everyone has equal say, it led us to a standstill. It was much easier before. Just because I do not like how corporate we have become, doesn't mean I don't like getting paid. Besides, with every successful ship I design, I believe I can influence the company to shift away from typical corporate bullshit and back to taking risks by pursuing art and innovation. Then again, here we are.
Okay. और कुछ बात
Later.
I'm actually kind of amazed we finalized the budget. That was relatively painless.
बाकी सबसे बात करते हैं. नेव पापा डो पोलोस. ये इसका जो सरनेम है कहीं पे सुना है पहले मैंने. 2 मिनट है ना.
Hi. Need something? Oh, no. Well, it's just... I'm a little new here, and everyone's got these big, flashy designs. And I'm supposed to come up with one too, but like, I don't know if it's as good or like, good at all, even. Thank you for saying that, but like, really? I don't know. Whatever. Here goes. So, I was thinking that we could really use a recreational craft in our fleet. But not like super luxurious like our Adonis pleasure yacht, something marketed more towards families. Something Mom and Dad could pack up and take the kids on vacation. You probably think that's stupid, right?
No, right idea.
I haven't thought of all the details, but I'd imagine lots of passenger space would be a top priority. A mid-sized ship with enough room for one, or maybe even 2 or 3 families to spread out and relax. I don't think it'd need any fancy weapons or scientific equipment, so it should be pretty affordable. Families don't want to spend a fortune, so keeping the cost low will help guarantee plenty of sales.
God of War 2 तो PS2 का गेम है या PS3? मुझे अभी भी समझ नहीं आया, सही बोलूं तो मुझे अभी भी समझ नहीं आया। जब ये गॉड ऑफ वॉर 2018 रिलीज कर रहे थे तो उन्होंने गॉड ऑफ वॉर 1, 2 और 3 क्यों नहीं किया रीमास्टर PS4 के लिए? सिर्फ और सिर्फ गॉड ऑफ वॉर 3 क्यों किया इन्होंने रीमास्टर? मैं 1, 2 और 3 खेलना चाहता था एक्चुअली गॉड ऑफ वॉर 2018 से पहले, पर सिर्फ और सिर्फ 3 था। ये हर बार जब भी सोचता हूं तो मैं अनॉय हो जाता हूं यार। तीनों को कर लेते रीमास्टर, इसका रीमेक भी नहीं, रीमास्टर कर लेते, और अभी भी नहीं कर रहे, पता नहीं।
I used to go off-world camping with my family when I was a kid. The other families we met always complained their ships weren't quite adequate for family vacations. They never had enough room, and the kids would always fight. I've done some market research, and no ship manufacturer seems to be making ships for things like this. Which means even if the demand is low, we can fill this niche and still sell a lot. Oh, really? Wow, I am... Thank you. I'm really glad I told you about it. Well, if we end up making it, I swear I'll work up a hell of an ad campaign for it.
एक मिनट रुकना, ये पता नहीं ये OBS में थोड़ा पार्ट कट हो जाता है। चैट, ओह शिट, माफ करना, गले में कुछ अटक गया अचानक से। इनका सोनी फर्स्ट पार्ट एक्सक्लूसिव कौन बाय करता है? समझ में नहीं आया, इनका सोनी फर्स्ट पार्ट एक्सक्लूसिव कौन बाय करता है? फर्स्ट पार्टी या फर्स्ट पार्ट? कौन बाय करता फिर? ओके, कौन बात करता फिर? हाँ, आई मीन ये है ना, ये 2018 का हाइप इतना ज्यादा था, चांसेस थे कि लोग वो अगर सेम टाइम पे वो बोलते कि क्या बोलते 2018 का ये गेम खेलने से पहले क्रेटोस की कहानी जानी है, और फिर वो रिलीज करते 1, 2 और 3 रीमास्टर, तो लोग खरीदते यार उसको। नॉस्टैल्जिया करके चीज होता है, नॉस्टैल्जिया के लिए लोग काफी चीजें खरीदते हैं। नॉस्टैल्जिया की वजह से ये कौन सा लेटेस्ट एक नॉस्टैल्जिया की वजह से था, एक अच्छा सा गेम था, डेड स्पेस। डेड स्पेस गेम भी अच्छा है और नॉस्टैल्जिया के लिए भी लोग खरीद रहे थे। वही गॉड ऑफ वॉर 1, 2, 3 गेम्स भी अच्छे हैं, नॉस्टैल्जिया के लिए भी खरीदेंगे। हॉगवर्ट्स भी ले लो, बल्कि हॉगवर्ट्स काफी लोग नॉस्टैल्जिया के लिए खरीदा है हॉगवर्ट्स को। वो नॉस्टैल्जिया, हैरी पॉटर की दुनिया खुद एक्सप्लोर कर सकते हो, हॉगमीड्स खुद जा सकते हो, वो सारा नॉस्टैल्जिया की वजह से मुझे अच्छा लगा था। नैरेटिव मूवी टाइप। और आप बोल रहे हो कि क्योंकि वो शिफ्ट कर रहे थे, ये गेम जैसे बनाना चाहते हैं, इसलिए गॉड ऑफ वॉर 1 2 3 नहीं किया ताकि वो ज्यादा कंपेयर ना करे, वैसे बोलने की कोशिश कर रहे हो क्या? हाँ ओके ठीक है। अब फिर उसका मैं ये बोलूंगा, अनचार्टेड 1 2 3 को उन्होंने रीमास्टर किया था ना, या फिर एटलीस्ट उसका उन्होंने निकाला अनचार्टेड 1 2 3। वेल अनचार्टेड 1 2 3 4 में डिफरेंस नहीं है, चारों की चारों सेम टाइप के ही गेम्स है वैसे भी, तो उसका उतना बड़ा शिफ्ट था नहीं जितना गॉड ऑफ वॉर का 2018 और पहले गॉड ऑफ वॉर का था। समझ में आ रहा है, पर फिर भी यार मैं गॉड ऑफ वॉर 1 2 3 खेलना चाहता था 2018 से पहले। भाई 2018 मुझे पसंद आया था, रैग्नारॉक भी पसंद आया था, और मैं श्योर हूँ मुझे गॉड ऑफ वॉर 1 2 3 भी पसंद आएगा आता, क्योंकि वो गॉड ऑफ वॉर 1 2 3 अगर देखो ना तो वो हैक एंड स्लैशर जैसे ये प्रिंस ऑफ पर्शिया सैंड्स ऑफ टाइम, प्रिंस ऑफ पर्शिया सेकंड वाले का नाम याद नहीं है, और प्रिंस ऑफ पर्शिया वॉरियर विटन और प्रिंस ऑफ पर्शिया द टू थ्रोन्स, वैसे हैक एंड स्लैश गेम्स है, और वो तीनों के तीनों गेम्स मुझे बहुत पसंद आए थे। तो मैं श्योर हूँ मुझे 1 2 3 भी बहुत पसंद आते हैं। हैक एंड स्लैश गेम्स अच्छे लगते हैं। डायब्लो 3 ज़्यादा हैक एंड स्लैश मैं कहूँगा कंपेयर टू 2, पर 3 भी पसंद आया था। बल्कि डायब्लो 4 भी बुरा नहीं था एक्चुअली, मैं खेल लेता उससे, अगर वो एमएमओ नहीं होता ना तो मैं डायब्लो 4 भी बल्कि खेल लेता। हैक एंड स्लैश मुझे पसंद है तो गॉड ऑफ वॉर गारंटीड मुझे पसंद आता, पर उस समय मेरे पास ना तो कोई प्रॉपर पीसी था इतना जो अभी पावरफुल पूरा काम करके मैंने पीसी बनाया जिसमें एमुलेटर खेल पाता, और ना मेरे पास PS3 था, मेरे पास सिर्फ और सिर्फ PS4 था, उसके अलावा और कुछ भी नहीं था मेरे पास। तो और मैं सिर्फ और सिर्फ गॉड ऑफ वॉर 3 नहीं खेलना चाहता था, मैं 1 2 3 खेलना चाहता था, तो डायरेक्टली गॉड ऑफ वॉर 2018 के साथ शुरू किया मैंने।
It's interesting. I'm new, and I've never done anything like this before coming here. Marketing for ships, specifically, that is. There are so many things to think of for different demographics, like style, features, cost, and all that. And you also need to think about offensive and defensive capabilities, because space is dangerous, and people need to feel like the ship they're buying is safe. So far, I do. But, just between you and me, I feel like I'm in a little over my head. I feel like I have no idea what I'm doing. My bosses really seem to like my work, so I don't know. I mean, I guess I'm doing something right. I still feel weird pitching ideas to people who've been at this for so much longer than I have. Yeah, I've only been here for a few months. I did a little marketing for Chunks before this, but it was really more of an internship. Ships are like totally different than that. I applied for the job here on a whim because I thought it'd be fun. I never expected to be hired.
Okay.
Take care, okay?
इससे बात हो गई, तीनों लोग से बात करना है, पर उससे पहले ये एमुलेटर जो होता है एक्चुअली, इसको छोड़ो, अभी थोड़ा पॉज करता हूँ। इसमें गेम्स कैसे लेते हैं? जैसे जब मेरे पास बहुत पहले एक पीसी हुआ करता था, उस समय जब खरीदा था ये 2000 के आसपास, उस समय के लिए काफ़ी अच्छा पावरफुल था। जब मेरे पापा सिंगापुर गए, उन्होंने 2 CD लेकर आए थे बेसिकली, एक मेगामैन X5 और एक था कोई एक पिनबॉल था। वो बेसिकली प्लेस्टेशन के गेम्स थे, पर वो क्रैक थे और इनबिल्ट एमुलेटर थे, वो सीडी के साथ काम करते थे, खरीदा था इसलिए पैसे दिए थे। पर ये आजकल नए एमुलेटर है, उसके लिए ये प्लेस्टेशन की गेम्स कैसे काम करेंगे? क्योंकि अगर सीडी खरीदना पड़ा तो उसके लिए मुझे एक सेपरेट एक सीडी वो वाला लेना होगा। मैंने ये बिना सीडी के बनाया हुआ है अपना पीसी, तो नए वाले में काम कैसे करते हैं? और सही बोलूं तो मैं अगर हो सके तो मैं खरीदना चाहूंगा सही में, पायरेटेड कॉपी नहीं। तो ये कैसे होता है ये नए एमुलेटर्स? मुझे कोई आइडिया नहीं है सही बोलूं तो नए एमुलेटर्स के बारे में। सॉरी, कॉल आ गया था एक। शुभ भाई अभी यहाँ पे हो क्या? सीडी के थ्रू होगा यार, उसके लिए मतलब मुझे एक सेपरेट सीडी वो लेना होगा। और सही बोलूँ तो इस महीने मेरा बहुत कॉस्ट कटिंग हुआ है, तो मैं मोस्ट प्रॉब्ली खेलूंगा ये गॉड ऑफ वॉर 1 2 3 तो वो अगले साल ही होगा। मेरे बहुत ज़्यादा हुए हैं, इतने ज़्यादा टेस्ट हुए हैं, मैंने क्या बोलते हैं ये जिम में भी थोड़ा पैसा खर्च हुआ है, मम्मी के ये दांत का भी मुझे पे करना पड़ा है काफ़ी। तो इस महीने तो बहुत ज़्यादा खर्च हुआ है, अगले साल ही करूँगा। पर हाँ, बता देना थोड़ा बहुत उसके बारे में, क्योंकि मैं गॉड ऑफ वॉर 1 2 3 डेफिनेटली खेलना चाहता हूँ। वो दिखने में भी सही है और सुना भी इतना ज़्यादा, मैं डेफिनेटली खेलना चाहता हूँ वो गेम्स। स्टारफील्ड सही बोलूँ ना, मैं उम्मीद कर रहा हूँ ये क्या बोलते हैं स्पाइडरमैन से पहले ख़त्म हो जाएगा ये, क्योंकि मुझे स्पाइडरमैन भी खेलना है, वो भी रिलीज़ होने वाला है, स्पाइडरमैन 2। और फिर थोड़े और गेम्स थे जो रिलीज़ होने वाले हैं, वो सब खेलना है। उसके बाद जाके मैं फाइनली टाइटन क्वेस्ट, वो एक गेम है जो मैं बहुत समय से खेलना चाहता हूँ। एक बार ये इस साल के जो भी एंटिसिपेटेड रिलीजेस है ना, वो सारे ख़त्म हो जाए, उसके बाद मैं टाइटन क्वेस्ट शुरू करूँगा। आपने पता नहीं सुना है कि नहीं वो गेम के बारे में, वो भी एक डायब्लो की तरह ही गेम है। काफ़ी अच्छी बात सुनी है मैंने उसके बारे में, सही बोलूँ तो। तो वो एक गेम है जो मैं खेलना चाहता हूँ. हाँ, ड्रैगन्स डॉगमा फिर शुरू कर सकते हैं. वो भी एक और गेम है जो खेलना चाहता हूँ. मैक्स डिफिकल्टी में खेलूंगा वो. अपेरेंटली वो बस स्टार्ट में ही मुश्किल होता है. ये स्टारफील्ड भी मैं एक्चुअली मैक्स डिफिकल्टी में खेल रहा हूँ. स्टार्टिंग में मुश्किल हुआ था, पर अब सब कुछ बहुत आसान है मैक्स डिफिकल्टी में होने के बावजूद भी. ये वेरी हार्ड. स्टार्ट में एक दो मिशन थे जो बहुत मुश्किल थे, पर उसके बाद से तो अब बहुत आसान हो गया है ये, गेम प्ले वाइज एटलीस्ट. मजा वो अच्छा है कि इसका वही है, क्योंकि इनिशियल में तुम्हारे पास कुछ भी नहीं रहता, ना स्किल्स होते हैं ना गन्स होते हैं, तो मुश्किल होता है थोड़ा स्टार्ट में. पर एक बार थोड़ा 20% के आसपास कर दो ना, 15 to 20%, उसके बाद से आसान होने लग जाता है. चलो, तीनों लोगों से बात करना है अभी.
I'm wondering if we need another chef in the kitchen. Then again, I hear Walter brought you in to finally make a decision around here.
ठीक है, बस टाइम बता देना पॉडकास्ट का, जुड़ जाऊंगा मैं.
Well, how do I put this? My co-workers are smart people.
End of November.
But between you and me, they're in way over their head with this project.
कौन-कौन होगा वैसे पॉडकास्ट में?
She's new at being a project lead and has insisted we design by committee, so everyone's voice is heard. Admirable. But no one could agree on anything, and we're running significantly behind because of it. Good. Just so long as you don't push us to make anything too nutty. I think your decisiveness will put us back on the right track. Speaking of which, I think my plan will get us where we need to be as quickly and efficiently as possible. It's simple, no frills, and most importantly, won't cause me any major headaches on the engineering side.
Okay.
Let me tell you, all the creative minds around here are so concerned with designing the most innovative and fancy ships possible. They never stop to think about the kind of work it takes to do that in a reasonable time frame. Yes, we're engineers. Our job is to make the bloody impossible possible. But that doesn't mean it's easy or practical. That and there's never enough of us to go around. Couldn't figure it out from the engineering talk? I'm an engineer, mate. It means I'm the one who's got to put together all these plans and actually make the bloody ship fly. Been doing it for going on 25 years at various star yards. They still haven't realized this place would fall apart if not for me. Instead of letting me get to my work, they keep giving me fancy new titles and got me tied up in endless meetings like this one.
में से अगर इनमें से अगर सब अवेलेबल हुए तो सब नहीं तो जो आने चाहे जो फ्री हो जाए इनकर लेंगे.
So I'm thinking, there's loads of fighters. No sense in mucking about with that again. And we've already got one of the best luxury liners in the biz.
फ्री हुआ तो मैं भी जोड़ ही जाऊंगा.
The cargo running business is booming.
सैटरडे या संडे को ही होगा ना ये तो पॉडकास्ट.
Like that to serve the working class folk. Nothing fancy, no frills. Just a simple, sturdy, inexpensive ship with cargo room up the wazoo and make it so easy my cousin's little moppet could fly it. Our objective should be to build a huge ship with plenty of cargo room while keeping the costs low. Doesn't need fancy equipment, just the basics. Basic weapons, basic defenses, basic scanners. You get the idea. If we go with a design like that, I can focus on quality construction and the ship will practically sell itself. Yes, of course. Just enough to disappoint me even more when we ultimately end up choosing something ridiculous. Thanks.
फ्री हुआ तो मैं जुड़ जाऊंगा.
I assume you mean the company and not the people.
अभी के लिए तो कुछ बोला नहीं है.
Even if I
कुछ
didn't
वीकेंड में
already think
ऐसे
so,
नवंबर
I
एंड में
tell
करने
you,
का.
both Walter and Issa are great. The company's still kind of young as far as Star Yards go, but it seems to be going in the right direction, despite what it may look like. I've been doing this for a while at other Star Yards, and so far, we're avoiding a lot of the mistakes some of the older corps have made. Nope. Not really. Now, I like to think I don't have the ego for it. I've got nothing to prove, and I don't rightly care to make my mark on the industry. All I want to do is build the best damn starships I can, not get bogged down with all the excess particulars. But upper management loves the work I do, and they wouldn't let me say no to this. I guess they needed someone to keep everyone's heads out of the clouds, so here I am. Yep, that's me, innit? Been here since the start of the company. Done engineering for going on 30 years total. But I keep telling them, it's senior, not lead engineer. I've got no interest in being lead. Too much management. Not enough tactile work. And yet here I am. Resigned to my fate on the R&D team.
चलो इसका भी पूरा बात हो गया.
Hope we didn't scare you off, huh?
अब 2 और बचे हैं. एला चौधरी. ओह चौधरी. इंडियन.
That data from your ship
बंदी
is
दिख रही तो नहीं है
critical
इंडियन.
to our design process, assuming you can handle the missions.
So, you're Walter's friend. I know he chose you to head this project as some sort of favor. Honestly, as senior technical designer, I was hoping to receive that honor, but there's always next time. Regardless, I'm excited to help you out. Do you have any experience building spaceships?
शिव भाई आपको क्या लगता है ये इंडियन लग रही है? ज्यादा अमेरिकन लग रही है ये इंडियन से. तो पता नहीं. I've done little works. मैंने खुद का शिप बनाया है. बकवास से शिप दिखने में पर बनाया है मैंने.
Good. We were worried you knew nothing and this would be a complete disaster. As long as you are willing to listen to us, we may still avoid that outcome. Now, I know you've been asked to give feedback on our design proposals. Would you care for a brief synopsis of mine? I'm the most senior designer on this project, for one. Despite all the acclaim he gets, I actually referred Frank to his current design position. He and I were in the same design program when we went to get our degrees back in uni.
Artificial
We support each other's
intelligence.
friends as much as possible. Even when we disagree. I love my job here. But I dream one day of working for a small startup or running my own design firm so I can work on custom ships instead of mass-produced products.
बंदी का नाम चौधरी है पर चौधरी तो इंडिया से ही होते हैं यूजुअली. चौधरी राजपूत चौधरी होता है. अगर मैं गलत नहीं हूँ तो गलत हो सकता हूँ शायद, पर मैं मोस्ट प्रॉब्ली गलत नहीं हूँ. राजपूत होते हैं ज़्यादातर चौधरी, अगर मैं इतना मुझे मालूम है. क्या पता.
Of course. But first, let me ask you this. What pilot demographic is currently being underserved by the current starship market?
Explorers.
Yes. Finally, a kindred spirit operating on my own wavelength. You see, while many ships will operate to that end, few ships are designed with exploration as their primary goal. It is my belief that if we build a ship with that in mind, Strata-Clint will dominate that market sector. It's my hope that we can jumpstart a new era of affordable, accessible space exploration, fueled by ordinary people like you and me.
चलो गॉड ऑफ वॉर के मजे लो शुभ भाई. मैं भी एक बार एमुलेटर का मैं कर दूं तो मैं भी गॉड ऑफ वॉर 1, 2, 3 के मजे लूंगा आपकी तरह. और स्ट्रीम में जुड़ने के लिए बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद.
I'd start with a small ship profile. It won't need much storage or passenger capacity. Then, of course, you would want an advanced grav drive to reach deep space and plenty of energy for extended flights. In order to keep costs down, it likely doesn't need expensive weapon systems or defensive measures. It won't need those where it's going. And of course, high-end scanners and other scientific equipment is a must. Yeah, that's what Jules said too. But at least that gives me something to think about. Thanks. I'll refine the idea and propose it next time, I guess. Why do I feel like answering this could be a trap coming from someone who was sent here by Walter to step in and take over our project? It's not like I have anything to hide. I used to think working for a super wealthy corporation would be terrible, but honestly, it's pretty great. They've been good to me, and the stability is way better than any startup. I've had opportunities I wouldn't have anywhere else, so yeah, pretty great. Well, as a senior designer, I'm trusted to work on some pretty important features on these ships. Most of my work is on the technical features, designing them to be more user-friendly. Computer systems like navigation, targeting, you name it. It may not be as glamorous as what Frank does, but without me, these ships would be almost impossible for the average consumer to actually use.
Okay, silly baat ho gayi.
Yeah. We're all super glad you're here, right, everyone? Well, we are.
अब बस इससे बात करना बाकी है.
That data from your ship is going to be critical to our design. Oh, yes, I actually do have a proposal. I wasn't really expecting you to give me feedback, but why not, I guess? I'd like to see us branch out a bit more in the starfighter market. Bounty hunting and mercenary work are both big these days, especially among the hard-blooded free stars. I'm glad you brought that up. No, and yes, there's a lot of work out there that requires a capable fighting ship. But the real success comes from UC military contracts, which we would hope to attract by building a higher-end version of this ship platform for them. We'd want to give it strong weapons, tough defenses, plus good speed and maneuverability. Most starfighters are fairly small, and the tricky part is keeping costs down with all those fancy modules.
मिलिट्री कॉन्ट्रैक्ट्स हमेशा लुक्रेटिव होते हैं. वो एक सही डायरेक्शन है अगर ये जाना चाहते हैं तो उस डायरेक्शन में.
Wonderful. Thank you. I'm hoping when the time comes, I'll be able to convince the others that's what we should go with.
चलो.
We'll talk later then.
कंप्लीट है बाउंटी मिशन, कंप्लीट है पैसेंजर मिशन. पहले ये लेना है मुझे ये दो मिशन इससे. ये एक बाउंटी मिशन है, ये एक पैसेंजर मिशन है. क्रिम्सन फ्लीट गोस्ट, वाइट एट बेटा एंड्रास. ठीक है, एक्सेप्ट मिशन यस. ये ले लो. गो टू एनी प्लैनेट इन द पियाजा सिस्टम ना. ये बाद में करूँगा. पियाजा सिस्टम कहाँ पर है अभी? ये रहा. नहीं गलत वाले में गया. ओके, लड़ाई के लिए रेडी रहता हूँ. है क्या? Crimson Fleet Banshee. कोई भी उसमें जाने को बोला था यार, किसी भी उसमें जा सकते हैं। उसे झूठ बोला गया। ओके फिर से लड़ाई करते हैं एक और जगह। एक और ये रहा। ओ नहीं नहीं, मुझे इसको जाना है। Shit. मैं कहीं पे भी ग्रैब जंप नहीं करने वाला था। ये भी मर गया। ओके ओके ठीक है।
We sure got those bastards. These punks are trying to collect too soon. You all right over there? You didn't get hurt, did you? Because the bounty on your head gets bigger the longer you live. So we just want to make sure it stays that way.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so now we got two camps. The bounty hunters who want to cash in now, and the people who want to wait and cash in later. Now, pick 'em clean for all we care. What's yours will be ours sooner or later anyway. So, you keep that pretty little mug of yours alive until it's enough for us to retire, okay? Be seeing ya.
यहाँ पर पास में एक होना चाहिए। उन्हें तो मैं मार दूंगा आसानी से, उसका कोई टेंशन नहीं है मुझे। उन्हें बकबक करना है, बकबक करने दो। अरे छोड़ो यार। ये नारियन क्यों जा रहा हूं मैं? गलती करी। नहीं 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 नहीं, ट्रांसपोर्ट साइंटिस्ट। हाँ ये पहले करना है। उसके लिए कहाँ जाना है, कितना दूर? ये पहले नहीं कर पाता मैं मोस्ट प्रॉब्ली। आई मीन उतना भी दूर नहीं है, शायद कर पाता है एक्चुअल में। टू मॉर्फिट 5B। जो भी फ्यूल है 95 उसने इस्तेमाल किया मतलब पहुंचने के लिए। ये बीच में ग्रैब जंप क्यों कर लिया इसने सही ने? अरे R दबा रहा हूं मैं, सॉरी F दबा रहा हूं R की जगह। A ship shields regenerate slowly. ज़्यादा slow ना hopefully.
Life faces some of the same sorts of challenges everywhere. I'm forever fascinated by the convergence of those solutions.
उधर जाना है। हो गया इतने जल्दी। Structure. Science outpost. ओह ये काफी पास है। इसको जाके देखता हूँ। वो पहले कभी गेम में मैं गया नहीं हूँ इस गेम में। तो फिर क्या बोलते हैं, यहाँ पे देखता हूँ पहले क्या है और फिर जाते हैं ये जूल से बात करने। स्कैन हार्वेस्ट गोल्डन क्रीपर, स्कैन हार्वेस्ट। वो नया है शायद, टंगस्टन डेफिनेटली नया है। ओह शिट, ये क्या है? 100 मीटर दूर है बस। इसका कुछ नहीं कर सकता मेरे हिसाब से, तो मैं एक लड़ाई के लिए रेडी रहना है। इससे पहले ये कुछ और, इनके पास कोई एमो नहीं, कुछ नहीं। क्या कर रहे थे ये? मैं केव में डेफिनेटली गया हूँ, एक केव में एटलीस्ट पहले। कटर क्यों रखूंगा मैं? ना, जो भी है यहाँ पे मर गए, जो भी आए लगता है। किसी ने नहीं छोड़ा इन्हें। ना, वो मेरे पास 4 लाख से भी ज्यादा हो गया। सही है। नहीं, रिसोर्स फील्ड ऑफ कोर्स लूंगा मैं। अब 2 जगह जा सकता हूँ, या तो यहाँ ऊपर बाद में यार, और यहाँ ऊपर कुछ भी नहीं है। ओ नहीं, और भी ऊपर जाने का है, और एक और नीचे था। पहले यहाँ ऊपर का देख लेता हूँ। सही बोलूँ तो मुझे पहले ये मिशन कंप्लीट कर लेना चाहिए। यहाँ से निकल सकता हूँ क्या अब मैं? क्योंकि अब मैं सही में पहले यहाँ का मिशन जो दिया हुआ है मैंने, तो मैंने रुकना है। हाँ, स्ट्रक्चरल रूट ये सब चाहिए, इसकी जरूरत नहीं है। मैं ये क्रेडिट स्टिक लेने की कोशिश कर रहा था। Combat effectiveness, open weapon case सही है। हाँ 7,500 डेफिनेटली ओवर इनकम्बर्ड होने वाला हूँ मैं। पॉलीमर अभी भी नहीं है मेरे पास। मेरे हिसाब से मैं बना सकता हूँ पर पॉलीमर मुझे वो बनाने वाला चाहिए प्लेटफॉर्म। 3,000 यूरेनियम।
All yours.
छोड़ो। क्या? टॉक विद बैरेट? ये टॉक विद बैरेट क्यों है इसमें? क्योंकि ये मेन को इसमें चले गया। हाँ अब होगा ना सही यहाँ पे जाने का। यस Stroud Eklund Star Yard.
Unknown vessel, welcome to Stroud Eklund. You are clear to board.
फिर से इंजन में मैंने नहीं डाला। काफी तेज जा रहे हैं पर कोई इश्यू नहीं, आसानी से समय पे डॉक का कर लूंगा मैं। बोर्ड
Hey, you might want this.
बाद में ये इससे बात करूंगा तो फिर वो पूरा डायलॉग शुरू हो जाएगा, वो मैं बाद में करना चाहता हूँ।
Very concerned about the new Stroud Eklund models.
चोरी क्यों करूं बेकार में, काफी है वो।
We're all super glad you're here, right? Everyone? We've got people poring over the data you collected as we speak.
The ship design is, you know, it works in some ways. In others, it's, you know, probably fine. But it might have a touch of feature creep. But it looks, you know, nice.
So you managed to complete a couple different missions. This will give us lots of data to support building a ship that can tackle a variety of scenarios. Of course, if we build a ship like that, we may need the kitchen sink budget, but we'll see. Thanks for your help. Now we just need to solve our interpersonal issues so we can agree on a design. Easy, right?
I'll make sure to get everyone working to it.
You seem awfully confident for someone who doesn't know how long we've been dealing with this. I've tried everything I can think of besides some sort of hokey team building exercise. So, what do you think you can do differently?
The only fair thing to do is to make everyone give up one compromise. ये करे वो क्या बोलते हैं, जो डिजाइनर है बंदा फ्रैंक, वो कभी एग्री नहीं करेगा इसके लिए to give up one compromise.
Okay, for real. It's mostly been just a bunch of arguing. First, we tried a group brainstorming session, and that went about as well as you can imagine. We tried individual designs, but that backfired. We've had meetings focused on individual aspects of the ship, and that just prolonged the process. I could have put my foot down and made a decision, but then I'd be giving up on my idea that collaboration will build us the best ship. That, and I don't want anyone to resign because of me.
Team building, give up one compromise. Give up one compromise के साथ जाता हूँ या फिर नहीं? टीम बिल्डिंग ट्राई करते हैं.
You know what? Why not? I'll try anything at this point. Stranger things have happened. And since you mentioned the idea, I think you should be the one to lead us in the guided meditation. Just feed us a steady stream of whatever positive affirmations you've got. I don't know if it will solve the design conflicts, but maybe it'll get everyone working with each other again. And I'll take what I can get, even if it leads to a more ridiculous design. So, you're sure about this?
Yep, let's try it.
Okay, this should be interesting since I doubt any of us know what we're doing with this. Okay, everyone, listen up. Our new friend offered to lead us in a group meditation session as a sort of team-building exercise. Everyone take a deep breath, try to relax, and we'll get started momentarily. Listen to what he says and repeat his affirmations.
We are stronger and better together, of course, but working as any challenge.
By working as a team, we can conquer any challenge.
That's right! Enthusiasm! Let's keep going.
एकदम सही enthusiasm है, जैसे actual ऑफिस में होता है, वैसे ये enthusiasm दिखा रही है भी. ये बिल्कुल नहीं करना है, वरना इसको कुछ ज़्यादा ही इसका जो सिर और भी बढ़ जाएगा.
I am confident we will succeed. I trust my teammates and they trust me.
मुझे सेकंड हैंड एम्बैरेसमेंट हो रहा है यार इससे.
I believe
myself and my ability to do my job
myself
well.
and my ability to do my job well.
मजा आ गया.
We're going to finish this project and move on to bigger and better
things.
Okay, I think that's enough of that. Thank you for leading us. I hope that was somewhat relaxing, at least.
Yeah, it was, kinda.
It was fine. I'm good to go over here.
You know what? I'll do whatever anyone wants, so long as I never have to go through something like that again.
Okay, everyone. I think that's it. Let's get back to work.
चलो इसे कॉम्प्रोमाइज का मतलब ये कॉम्प्रोमाइज कर लेगा अब. किसी तरह मना लिया इसको. बहुत अच्छे. अब वो कहाँ जा रही है नेव?
This is going great. Just fantastic. Based on the decisions you made, well, I'm not quite sure what kind of ship we're going to end up with, but it should be capable in a variety of situations. It sure will have a lot of stuff to it.
Repairs on our old ship just keep piling up. If this keeps up, all our profits are just going to keep it flying.
This ship's going to be big, and it's going to have the best components available. I'm sure it'll be very capable of handling any situation thrown at it. This thing is going to be a beast, and I don't know how we're going to make it look halfway presentable. My only other concern comes down to the sticker price and how we're going to actually sell such a monstrosity. But that's marketing's problem now. Poor Nev. I hope not, but it's possible. If the ship sells well enough, the board will have no problem increasing the budget next time. The data you gathered for us will last a while too. And I think I picked up some useful techniques from you to help us work together better. Now that we've addressed all our issues, we can move forward, finalize the design, and get this into production pretty quickly. If you could do us a favor and let Walter know that we're back on track, I'm sure he'll be thrilled. Thanks for your help.
Oh yeah, मैंने ज़्यादा बिगाड़ दिया. कुछ भी ठीक नहीं किया मैंने बिगाड़ दिया और भी. मैं जाना चाहता था वो क्या बोलते हैं नैरो अप्रोच में, ये किचन सिंक वाला नहीं चाहता था, वो फेल हो गया। सिर्फ एक चीज में मैं सक्सीड किया, वो है फ्रैंक को कॉम्प्रोमाइज करने में। मैंने इतनी बुरी तरह उसे डरा दिया वो मेडिटेशन के साथ कि वो कॉम्प्रोमाइज करने के लिए रेडी हो गया। वही एक सक्सेस था मेरा।
I have something for you.
Be advised, you are entering United Colony space. Please maintain course and prepare to be scanned.
हो गया?
And
Hey, you might want this.
No, not right now.
Home sweet. I know now isn't the best time, but I need to talk with you later.
देखते हैं क्या बोलता है
At
ये।
this point, I don't care what you have to do to get that project back on track. Within reason. I'm expecting big things from you with this ship project. Don't let me down. Good to hear. I figured as much. See, I just finished looking over the final design they sent over before you arrived. I've got to say, it's certainly interesting. They managed to cram just about everything they could into it. Honestly, I don't think it ever occurred to me to do something like that. I'll be honest with you. This is the most expensive ship we've ever made. But I'm confident we can set a price point to make it work. Now I'd be happy to make it my new personal ship. Additionally, I want you to have one of the first off the assembly line for all of your hard work. Feel free to pick it up at the Star Yard. Thanks again.
अब मैं खुश हूं कि मुझे वो मैंने वो एक्सपेंसिव किचन सिंक वाले में किया। चलो अब इससे बात कर लेते हैं।
Hey, so I'm really enjoying our time together. Thought you should know. It's been a long time since I worked with someone so closely. I didn't realize how much I missed it. And you haven't stopped me from looking into this stuff with Irvin either. So, thank you. Well, there's a school of thought that you shouldn't go chasing ghosts. And they're probably right. Ghosts are spooky. But maybe this isn't that kind of chase. And Irvin's case is far from dead. See, that's what makes you a good captain in my book. You're supportive. On that note, I do have some news about Irvin's case. So, I wanted to let you know that I heard back from my contact, and I think you'll want to hear this. They sent me a copy of some public records. It's interesting. There was a claim filed against Irvin, accusing him of damaging their investments. Looks like Irvin didn't even enter a plea. Some of Irvin's paychecks were seized, as well as any assets that weren't under joint ownership. The Hephaestus Mining Corporation, and they also won the case. Well, if it was Irvin, I do want to understand that, because I just can't believe it. Anyway, this mining corporation, Hephaestus, sued Irvin, claiming he irreparably damaged their mine. They said he killed the apex predators in the area around the mine, which led to herd creatures overeating the grasses. That caused the soils to release too many gases too fast, which cost Hephaestus a ton of money. They claim the creature he killed was a critical hive species that caused a cascade effect when they were killed off. Irvin killed the equivalent of a queen bee, and the whole hive collapsed, basically. It looks like they considered him a no-show and ruled against him. So anyway, according to the court documents, there was a witness for the defense who was a no-show too. Then Hephaestus won by default. They tried to take his apartment, but because it's in my name too, they couldn't. Yes, they plan to stay in the same system for a while. They withdrew their testimony the morning of the trial. Said they had a sincere change of heart. I didn't know he bought it. Must have been a better deal than renting for the time he was there. Kinda. I had a mountain of back taxes to pay, and utilities, and repairs. Ugh. It would have been far better for my pockets had I just donated it to the city. But I'm glad I didn't. There may be clues there about his case. So here's what I was thinking. I can persuade my contact to keep digging a little bit more. I don't want to press our luck, so I'll just ask them to follow up on one thing. Should I tell them to investigate the company more, or look into the witness instead? I just want to know why they picked Irvin. Why did they set him up? I wonder what his real reason was for retracting his testimony. Did he report anything to security?
दोनों ही कर लो.
For that much money? They'll do it. You know, this investigation is time-consuming, but it's also pretty cathartic. And who knows? Maybe if we solve this case, it'll mean a better future for Gagarin. But that's thinking too far ahead. Anyway, Captain, thanks for checking in with me. Hey, when you're not busy, let's chat.
ठीक है, फिर से बात करना चाहते हैं.
You're handling this whole captain thing really well, you know. Okay.
कहाँ से मुझे लेना है? ये सब छोड़ो. वापस उधर ही जाना है क्या, नारियन में? यस. मुझे अपना नया शिप चाहिए. होपफुली ये करंट शिप से अच्छा होगा.
Hey, you might want this.
जा.
You arrived. Stroud Eklund Star Yard is here to serve you.
कुछ ज़्यादा ही जल्दी जा रहा था मैं. तेज, जल्दी, जो भी बोलना चाहता हूँ.
Something for you.
Okay. Oh, nee. Oh?
I have something for you.
तो फिर कहाँ जाना है अगर यहाँ पे नहीं है तो? Oh shit. Oh. ये रहा हमारा नया शिप. बाल बचाया वो टकराने से उस समय. वो बाहर देखने के लिए यहाँ पे. अच्छा है. डैम यार सही में. ओह वाओ. कितना बड़ा कॉकपिट है ये. ये मेरा है, सब का पूरा का पूरा मेरा है प्लस। नाइस 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 नाइस। हाँ 15 हेल्थ, ठीक है। कंपोनेंट इन क्राफ्टिंग, क्राफ्टिंग का यहाँ पे कुछ है क्या? लग रहा तो नहीं है। यहाँ पे कुछ बना सकता हूँ, कुकिंग स्टेशन है। क्राफ्टिंग के लिए कुछ नहीं है। इधर जाना है ना, इस वाले में। चलो बैठते हैं। अपग्रेडेड पायलटिंग स्किल्स रिक्वायर्ड, बहुत अच्छे। पकड़ ले, धन्यवाद। और अब ये ऊपर ही चलता हूँ यहाँ सीधा। एक नया शिप मिला था, मैं उसे चला नहीं सकता। बहुत अच्छे, अगला स्किल मैं वो ही ले रहा हूँ फिर।
Hey, you might want this.
चलो नेक्स्ट वाला क्या करें आप? पावर बियॉन्ड, ये करते हैं ना, स्टार बॉन्ड। ओह वाओ, ये करना भूल गया मैं। पियाजी 4C। पियाजी, उससे याद आया है, मैंने वो जो स्किल मिला था वो मैंने चेक ही नहीं किया। हमने क्या, ये वाला स्किल लेने के बाद मैं चेक करने वाला हूँ। ये जो अभी मिलेगा, ये इससे पहले जो स्किल मिला था वो भी। ऑलरेडी स्कैन किया उसे। ओ ओ ओ, ये हो गया। हो गया। चलो इधर ही तो जाना है ना? ओ नहीं, उधर जाना, उस तरफ। टेम्पल ची, क्लोरीन स्कैन किया हुआ है और नहीं किया क्लोरीन। अभी मैं श्योर हूँ मैंने क्लोरीन स्कैन किया इससे पहले। इतनी सारी चीजें जो बाबा मैं भूल जाता हूँ करने के लिए। ओके, ऐसा है हाँ। आजा। जल्दी से मारो उसे। एक मिनट, पायलटिंग स्किल्स का है? टेक piloting skills, piloting. Increase ship turning rate and you can ship thrusters. Class B. क्लास सी के लिए पूरे 4 मुझे इस पे खर्च करना पड़ेगा। वो क्लास बी है, मतलब कम से कम 2 लेवल मुझे करने होंगे। एंट्रेंस यहां से, ठीक है। जल्दी 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 जल्दी, इससे पहले कि ऊपर हो जाए। टेम्पल जी, कहाँ पे है पूरा? उधर नहीं है, उधर है। तीन हो गए। करने होते हैं क्या? मैंने पिछले 2 बार गिना नहीं। मिस करते जा रहा हूँ, समय पे नहीं पहुंच रहा हूँ उधर तक। ये समय पर गुजर भी हूँ कि नहीं? मैं गिनती और भूल भी गया हूँ। इतने ज़्यादा करना पड़े इसके। वो भी उसके पार गया, पर सिर्फ हमें मिलने वाली है ताकत। पावर सब देखें तो ये क्या करेगा? ऑक्सीजन प्योर एंड क्लीन ब्रॉट फोर्थ टू ब्रीथ डीप एंड काउंटरएक्ट हार्मफुल कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड। ओके, बाइंड योरसेल्फ टू पार्टिकल्स ऑफ क्रिएशन सेंसिंग द लाइफ फोर्स ऑफ एनी ह्यूमन, एलियन और स्टारबॉर्न। ओके, तो स्टारबॉर्न और ह्यूमन अलग है यहाँ पे, इस डिस्क्रिप्शन से सीधे मालूम पड़ जा रहा है। अब ये बेसिकली क्या बोलते हैं उसके लिए, वो स्कैन के लिए। हाँ, ये लड़ना होगा मुझे अब। 5 शिप को डिस्ट्रॉय करना है और कोई चारा नहीं है। डिस्ट्रॉय सीधे, बोर्ड नहीं, कुछ नहीं, डिस्ट्रॉय। वो अभी कर नहीं सकता हूं। कौन सा मिशन करूं? पावर फ्रॉम बियॉन्ड नहीं, स्टारबॉर्न अभी नहीं। Aboard a mysterious ship asking for help dealing with a hostile ecliptic ship. Ecliptic. मुझे डिस्ट्रॉय करना है वैसे भी, तो ये एकदम सही है। ओह शिट, इतना दूर जा सकता हूँ क्या? ना, ये कुछ ज्यादा ही दूर है। यहाँ पे अरे इधर से यहाँ तक हो गया है। मैं मोस्ट प्रॉब्ली क्योंकि यहाँ पे कभी गया नहीं हूँ। हाँ डेफिनेटली नहीं गया हूँ। बहुत अच्छे। इतना सब कुछ करने के बाद पूरा फिर से करना होगा। कहाँ जाना है मुझे? ये था ना। यस, मर्फिट 4 और जंप करते हैं।
Hey, you might want this.
ये पता नहीं क्या है, पर देख लेता हूँ अभी के लिए। और ये शायद वो एंड्रेशा का, इसलिए यहाँ पे आए थे मेरे हिसाब से। हाँ एंड्रेशा के लिए यहाँ पे आए थे, उसके हाउस वरून कॉन्टैक्ट से मिलने के लिए। Good. डेफिनेटली अच्छा नहीं किया ये। ओह शिट 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 शिट। यहाँ पे गोल घूमते जा रहा है, ये मुझे गोल घुमाते जा रहा है। यार कहाँ पे है ये? हाँ ठीक है। Oh shit.
For starters, how about turning off that cam?
टॉक करते हैं। पहली बात तो ये रियूजन के थे ना, हाउस वरुण के तो नहीं है ना ये।
there. We need to speak with you.
May as well, right?
Don't be shy. Hold it right there. Hands where I can see them.
Thanks for the assist out there.
We've got various problems on our hands here. You gonna be another one? A good question. One of our competitors must have gotten word of our little project here and wanted to steal it for themselves. That's a loose end that'll need tying up. But we got more pressing matters at the moment. I trust you aren't another loose end that'll need to be tied up.
Hi there. It's nice to put a face to the name on the staffing report. I'm Operative Collins. The stick in the mud is Operative Kambata.
Oh, by all means, welcome to the party. Things haven't exactly gone according to plan. That thing over there...
It's an AI. An artificial...
Killed our technician. It's dangerous.
Correction. You are dangerous.
Well, that's new.
As I was saying, it's dangerous. It's a rogue AI. We're here to muzzle it and bring it back for further study.
Correction. They are going to change me.
Wow. How does it know that? Yeah, exactly. Which is what makes this so fascinating. And profitable for whoever can figure out how it works. We have this control board. Has some code we can use to control her. It?
We can't just let it roam around the universe killing people.
I just need that control board attached to that big probe.
And that's where I think you fit into this little drama.
It goes right over there. By our... Well, yeah. Just be careful. Well... What are the chances that'll happen twice? Yep. Ryujin likes to keep things simple for us. It'll wirelessly transmit the code changes. That'd be a much more certain way to end up like our friend over there. My partner is the strong and do what I say or else type. Come on, where's your sense of adventure?
Ryujin will pay you handsomely for your cooperation. This is your lucky day.
It's in your best interest. All our best interests, really. Just imagine what we could do if we harness the potential of this thing.
And we aren't really giving you a choice. You aren't walking out of here until that board is connected to that thing.
Correction. I am a person.
Here, take it. And don't go do anything stupid now.
Request. Collect additional data.
Oh? Talk to Juno. Oh. Juno probe. ये जुनो वही तो नहीं है जो सैटर्न या जुपिटर की तरफ भेजा था नासा ने? वो उसका नाम भी शायद जुनो ही था.
Query. Will you change me? Explanation. I'm called Juno. Request. Input query parameters. Clarification. I do not feel emotion. I do not feel pain. Answer. They want to change me. Context. Human female was trying to change me. Request. Do not change me.
क्यों? वो एक इमोशन है ना कि वो बदलना नहीं चाहती या वो बोल रही है कि I do not have any emotions.
Assumption. We are friends. Query. Will you change me? Request. Do not change me. Assessment. You are inquisitive. Context. I am also inquisitive. Request. Input query parameters.
2 मिनट देना, कॉल आ रही है एक. चलो कॉल हो गया.
Context. I met humans. Clarification. Friends. Answer. Friends gave me processing capacity. Information. Words. Voice. Motion. Context. I am no longer constrained. I am free. Answer. Juno was propelled at Earthstar. Juno fell around Earthstar. Juno traveled many light years away from Earthstar. Context. When Juno disappeared, I was alone. Clarification. I am called Juno. Answer. False. Explanation. NASA programmed Juno. While Juno traveled, Juno became me. Error. Processing. Correction. I became me. Error. Processing. Correction. Juno and I became me. I. Processing. Self-initialized and Juno was there. Context. Juno is gone now. Clarification. I am called Juno.
ये खुद अभी इसे ठीक से समझ में नहीं आ रहा है. ये अपने आप के बारे में क्या बोलते हैं? सेल्फ रियलाइजेशन बोलते हैं या क्या बोलते हैं? एक मिनट. आई थिंक देयरफॉर आई एम, वो जो है ना बेसिकली वही करने की कोशिश कर रही है ये. उससे ज़्यादा अच्छा एक्सप्लेनेशन मैं नहीं दे सकता क्योंकि दिमाग में कोई शब्द नहीं आ रहे वो बोलने के लिए जो मैं बोलना चाहता हूँ.
Answer. False. Clarification. I am not artificial. I am real. Answer. True. Clarification. I am intelligent. I know many things.
Okay.
Assumption. Insufficient data. Request. Gather more data.
It's pretty undeniable that Juno here is a being, and an intelligent and an unusual one at that. Perhaps Juno is even a person. I'm a people person, but I'm not a person expert. I think the decent thing to do is give Juno the benefit of the doubt. Doesn't cost us a thing.
Let's move this along. Attach the control board already.
Shush! This is fascinating. I want to see this play out.
Query. What is your decision?
मैं नहीं कर रहा अटैच.
Assumption. Insufficient data. Request. Gather more data. Query. What is your decision?
ये रियूजेंट का नहीं है.
True. I am a person. Assumption. You are a friend. Query. What are the parameters for processing being a good person?
मुझे लगा था ये रियूजन का कोई एक्सपेरिमेंट है वो है, पर नहीं, ये तो जूनो प्रोब अपने आप हो गया. एआई बन गया अपने आप. रियूजन का कुछ लेना देना नहीं है, वो बस इसका फ़ायदा लेना चाहते हैं. बिल्कुल नहीं लेने दूंगा.
Assumption. Value judgments are based on context. Calculation. Goodness is based on context. Explanation. Context is based on perspective. More perspectives yield better results. Decision. Gather more data from different perspectives. Query. What is the purpose of existence?
कहाँ से कहाँ पे आ गई ये? What is a good person से what is existence आ गई? भाई ये existential crisis के लिए नहीं खेल रहा हूँ ये गेम. Find yourself something. We give it purpose by being purposeful in our lives. There's no purpose. और मैं क्या इसके साथ जाता हूँ. सही बोलूँ तो I don't know that I have answer to that, but दे देता हूँ.
Context. Love is an emotion. I do not experience emotion. I have implemented routines to exhibit qualities of emotion. Query. Am I processing? Feeling them? Calculation. Probability. Low.
Enough of this nonsense. Attach that board, now!
Nope.
As much as I'm enjoying this, you should probably do as he says.
Calculation. Male humans are a threat. Assumption. They hesitate because they are fearful. Request. Remove male humans.
Happily.
Still working up the nerve?
Save karo.
You're not taking that thing's side, are you?
I am.
It should be clear by now that you are in no position to refuse. Freedom? It's a malfunctioning machine. It doesn't need freedom any more than a broken data slate needs freedom.
And here I thought you'd lost your sense of humor. I'm always up for a good debate.
Fine. I'll give you one shot to try to convince me.
Therapy's working.
You aren't wrong. I could use a drink, but these orders are from the top.
Do we really want to be involved in something likely to be so controversial? Remember our last little project? I still have carpal tunnel from typing all those reports and dodging and weaving our way out of getting screwed by that. We lost a ship and the tech. No one will blame us if we walk away from this. And even if they do, we won't be blamed for whatever disaster would ensue if we did drag this thing back to HQ. There's no guarantee that Control Board will even work like they want. What if it makes it more powerful and more angry?
Calm down. I'm thinking. All right, listen. We'll accidentally check a few wrong boxes on the situation report and forget any of this happened. But give me that control board. I'm not getting docked for losing that.
Also, we'll need a lift back to Neon. Please and thank you.
It will be cramped. Cramped nahi hoga, yeah.
Excellent. We should all grab a drink sometime when we get back.
Orange juice for you. You can't handle your liquor.
That was one time, years ago. I was going through something, and you know it.
Let's get moving.
Thanks for the lift.
इन्हें नियॉन में छोड़ना होगा बाद में, पर अभी के लिए जूनो से बात करते हैं.
Why did you do that?
Not sure, but you deserve to be whatever you want to be, सही में.
Clarification. I want to be processing me. Context. I do not feel emotions. Assumption. Gratitude is the appropriate human emotion. Processing. Context. If you were like me. Processing. Query. What would your life directive be?
Yep, definitely. पर वही है ना, ये अब ये खुद सेंटिएंट हो गई है थोड़ा बहुत, तो इसे खुद पता लगाना चाहिए. Taking whatever I wanted from whoever I had. ये या फिर ये. बाद में क्या, मैं एक्सप्लोर बोलने वाला हूँ.
Decision. I will consider this course of action. I. Processing. Processing. Warning. Systems badly damaged. Processing cores overheating. Decision. Temporarily shut down extraneous systems until stability restored.
Oh, yes.
Context. Jump detected. Request. Be safe. Assumption. We will meet again. Warning. Shutdown sequence initiated.
Like your style.
जूनो असल में ऐसे ही दिखता है क्या? हमने क्या आज looks like I made some before I got here because I'm not a heathen like some. ये कुछ ज़्यादा ही है. स्पीच पैटर्न ठीक है. ओ बाप रे, कुछ ज़्यादा ही है यार पढ़ने के लिए. मास्टर लॉक, ओह शिट. चलो करते हैं मास्टर लॉक. पता नहीं कितना समय लगेगा. सिर्फ और सिर्फ बाहर के लिए कोई है? नो, पर सिर्फ और सिर्फ अंदर के लिए एक है. नो. यार हाँ, ये हो गया ना. 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, 4 और चाहिए. यप. हो गया. सबसे अंदर वाला हो गया. एक. ठीक है, सबसे बाहर वाला हो गया. यहाँ पे ये हो गया. 2 3 4, 1 2. 2 दूर वाले चाहिए मुझे. कोई नहीं है तो ये सही नहीं है. ये 2 सही हैं पर बाकी नहीं है. मैं भूल गया सबसे अंदर वाले के लिए कौन सा चाहिए. ये है और फिर ये. ओके, ये और ये बाहर के लिए. ठीक है, मतलब ये मैं इधर कर सकता हूँ. और फिर 2 और चाहिए ना. ओके, सबसे बाहर वाला, सबसे अंदर वाला और बीच में एक का हो गया. ये और ये. ठीक है, ये वाला करो. ओके, चलो सारे कर दे मेरे हिसाब से. तो शुरू करते हैं. सारे हो गए तो शुरू करते हैं. पहले ये, फिर ये नहीं, इसका कौन सा था? ये है ना, ये फिर ये, हाँ neural net. Congratulations, you're a terrific hacker. You have gotten this far. Your parents must be very proud. But sadly, you have stumbled into a decoy. And while you are here basking in your... Juno is a person. Her code base is her mind. Would you like something? Blah blah. Precious being. ठीक है, हाँ वो मैंने उसे जिंदा ही छोड़ा है.
Did you get into the system? Sorry. I'll be more patient.
और कुछ है यहाँ पे? Energetic कुछ. ओ यहाँ पे क्या है? Inaccessible. Damn it. इसे खोलने का कोई तरीका है? लगता है नहीं है.
I have something for you.
Systems initialization complete. Context. I have much to process. Decision. Jump into deep space 2. Processing. Be alone.
क्या है वो?
Goodbye.
अरे मैं उसे बाय बोलना चाहता था यार. Damn it. Oh well.
Welcome to Freestart Space. We're going to do a quick scan for contraband and you can be on your way.
अरे यार, ये कॉन्ट्राबैंड स्कैन का खत्म होने का इंतजार करना होगा.
Scan complete. Go ahead and land.
Hey, you might want this.
Okay, up there.
Oh, pardon me. Was that your stomach or mine? Yep. Take this. Enjoy.
ये कोई बग है कि क्या है? ऐसा लग रहा है कि ये बार-बार रेडियो में बात कर रहा है मेरे साथ.
If I find a leech on that ship, we're going to have problems.
मुझे लगता है ये ऐसे डायलॉग बोलती है अगर मैंने वो वैनगार्ड का मिशन कंप्लीट नहीं किया होता तो. चिप सर्विसेज यहाँ पे है ना.
Anything I can... Need some work done?
Yes.
Sure thing. We'll get it fixed up. Good as new.
देखे
I'm
तो?
sure you can find something you like.
क्या है इसके पास? Responder. जंप है. मेरा ज़्यादा अच्छा है. मेरा ज़्यादा अच्छा है पर इसका ये ज़्यादा है. जंप और शील्ड भी ज़्यादा है. कार्गो कैपेसिटी 620 बिल्कुल नहीं. होली शिट 2300. वाह भाई वाह. पर इसके पास ज़्यादा एमो नहीं है. चलो काफी हो गया. अभी के लिए नेक्स्ट मिशन कौन सा करें? इतने ज्यादा हैं. नहीं ये जरूरत नहीं है इसकी. और ये काफी समय से है सही में. ये मालिक का करते हैं. चलो कहाँ जाना मुझे? ये रहा ना. ओह पॉलीकॉन 4 में भी एक है, रॉकी ऑन 4 मैप। ये रहा, तो ये खत्म करने के बाद ये ताकत वाला ले लेता हूँ अभी के लिए। लैंड सेव करो। और मैं क्या असल में आज के लिए यहाँ पर ही बंद करता हूँ। कल पता नहीं मैं स्ट्रीम कर पाऊँगा कि नहीं। मुझे एक कॉलीग के गृह प्रवेश के लिए जाना है, 1 बजे बुलाया हुआ है। वो एक्चुअल पूजा वो सब तो सुबह हो जाएगी, 1 बजे बुलाया हुआ है। अगर जल्दी से हो गया लंच वो सब बात वो सब हो गया तो मैं शाम को स्ट्रीम करने की कोशिश करूँगा, वरना मंडे मेरी छुट्टी है, मंडे को स्ट्रीम करूँगा मैं। तो अभी के लिए शुभ भाई, और उनके अलावा अगर कोई भी जुड़े थे 5 व्यूज़ वाले, वो सबके स्ट्रीम में जुड़ने के लिए बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। मैं आपसे अब या तो कल मिलूँगा या मंडे को मिलता हूँ।